Look, all I'm gonna say is if you watch RB's stream on Twitch, I don't think you have too many compunctions against him playing Jet. That's all.
There's a
he's
word that no one in
pretty
the chat
good.
will understand.
He's pretty good. Compunctions.
Yeah.
That's not. It's if you problems. Compunctions are problems.
Oh, I understand it.
No,
I'm saying that.
Oh, sure. That's what. Yeah.
Hey, whoa! I used to read books. All right, baby. Then once upon a time, I used to read
Clifford the Big
stuff.
Red Dog does not count.
I mean, yeah, but Hungry Caterpillar certainly does. Drone forward as it's a very fast rush here onto the A site. They spot Athena. RB just going for a little bit of a spray there with a frenzy, but he's already made his way around the corner safely. Spike not yet planted. Stack's going to take the full brunt of that shot dart, though. So definitely weakening him up. Without, obviously, the Sky. I mean, even if Stack was on the Sky, wouldn't be able to heal himself, so never mind. It's a moot point. But now looking for the retake.
It's old school Vision Strikers, though. Great one-way.
RB taking a bit of damage from that nade. Now gets jumped on. Athena pressing forward. Gets the right-click kill. Eliminating him as Zest tries to play back. Instantly, 4 kills are going to be found, though, and it's going to be God Dead. Left alone. They know exactly where he is at. Have him surrounded, so he needs to really click some heads. That's going to be 1 down. Needs to do that 3 more times. Everybody is rather low. So they have to play very cautiously here. 2 taps onto King. Will finish him off. 1 tap onto anybody else would finish it, but Stax is ready. Closes it out. Vision Strikers take the pistol round.
I mean, it's a quick move from Vision Strikers. They like to do that on pistol rounds, though. They don't.
The one time will
they
pick up the pace.
How do I put this? They don't like pistol rounds too much.
No.
So sometimes they just try to get them over with. That's what it kind of feels like. But they do a great job with it as per usual. Like, once they have established control, they get elbow control early. RB does a great job holding that down, and then it's just a crossfire, and everybody from F4Q comes out the same door, and it's just a massacre. So, yeah, that's nice to see Vision Strikers win a pistol, but if you're an F4Q fan or if you're F4Q, that is not what you want to see going up against this team.
Well, Zumba does allow himself to get revealed there for just a moment off the back of the recon bolt. They get a spot onto God Dead across the way. A couple shots come flying in, but doesn't take any damage. Orb just going to be snatched up here by Stax.
Well, this is pretty exciting because now we get to see the old Vision Strikers. Like, this is their old lineup. I mean, this is
the Cypher instead of the Killjoy.
Yep, Cypher instead of Killjoy. You've got Breach instead of Sky, and you've got Jet instead of Raze. So it's really, really interesting to see them go back to this kind of their tried and true, their bread and butter. And this is fun because I think Stax, especially as a player to watch, not just in general, but on this map, he is so good with Breach. RB
getting a little confused there, but does manage to push him behind. Follows up for a second kill. Has the spot. The headshot instantly coming through onto Zumba as he rips him to shreds. Doesn't quite find the 4K. King will claim the kill. There's still hope yet for it as Bunny sitting in the back there, pressing forward, and Stax beams straight in onto a flawless round here for Vision Strikers to move up 2-0. But now Rifle's going to be the hands of F4Q. Let's see how they reply.
I mean, just look how well coordinated Vision Strikers are. They come in from every angle. They've got, the Killjoy just completely isolated. Athena's just in shower, stuck. RB's putting pressure there. Their call-outs are so good. Everybody knows where everybody else is. They know where the opponents are. They even get the, ping onto the player behind the box here, and that's an easy triple. As easy as it gets for RB. I mean, he's not going to miss his shots. Headshots every time for them. I mean, they're just incredible.
Yep. Now just 2 away from having the Blade Storm online, as is King and Stax from their respective ults. Pressing forward, Athena just going to be jiggling out around the corner. Aftershock will clear portal side. And yeah, now they see the Killjoy.
That candy cane is rather large.
It's one of those ones you can get,
yeah,
during the holiday season from Walmart for like $10.
Like one that never actually will ever get finished.
Yeah.
In human history, nobody could eat that much candy cane. Wow.
Speaking of eating, there's a lot of damage eaten right there by Vision Strikers. Great shock dart. Again, coming through from God Dead, just chunking them out. Stack's gonna be knocked down to 50 HP. Athena pushes out, man, just to find Zest.
This isn't working. They need to change. I think Vision Strikers need a teleporter.
Yeah, they try to get the entry here. RB does manage to find one. Here's the Reyna around the side. Oh, but runs out of bullets. And now it is all on Glow. Spike is down. Has to go across the other side here of Garden to try to get it. The nade's just going to be lobbed out. The gravity well pulling him in, and Bunny will get the finish. 3 kills for him on the round as F4Q go ahead and close out the rifle round.
Yeah, I think it's a little slow for Vision Strikers. The reinforcements are there and for F4Q, and they're not really fooled at all. They've got great crossfire set up. They're, Athena gets the opening and goes right back into the smoke, and then I think Vision Strikers at that point should have just TP'd out. They should have just, tried something unusual. I think at some point you got to realize that Bunny's probably hanging out in Hookah, even though you never really see or hear from him until it's too late in that situation, because they all went long. So
look at this, the ungodly amount of stupid stuff stacked on this A site, if you look at the minimap. What is this?
Just,
Picasso came in and had his way with a minimap.
There you go.
Just throwing
Jackson
stuff all over the place.
Yeah. Some postmodernism in here.
Okay, well, Rolling Thunder goes across, will clip Goddead in heaven, but doesn't find anybody else. Goddead, however, replies, even though he's stunned, gets that shock dart out. Zest falls, pushing out into U-Haul Glow. Gonna strike first, finds Athena pushing straight up from short. Zumba lurking in the back here near the boxes. Manages to find one before falling. It's a very swift turnaround here for Vision Strikers as 5K tries to go for the Devour, but cannot sustain long enough, cannot get topped up. Low HP here, 4 stacks, however, means that Bunny certainly could clutch this out. Good amount of damage in onto RB, but he gets the headshot. Vision Strikers, they get their 3rd round.
I mean, this is what makes Vision Strikers so scary, is they don't miss heads. Stacks and RB there win that round just by not missing. It's just so insane how accurate, how good their crosshair placement is, how well disciplined, how well practiced they are. So now the money's a little bit awkward. A little bit awkward for F4Q. 5K has a lot. Zumba has a lot. Goddead, I think he's going to be buying a Marshall, potentially.
I think he's going to stick with it. He's been playing around heaven, so...
It's like
okay,
just awkward enough that they can't quite buy rifles.
Yeah, they just want everybody to buy down to, at the lowest amount, about 1,500.
Yeah. So they have enough for rifles for sure, no matter what happens.
RB, though, not having to use this Blade Storm. Thought maybe he was going to go for it in that last round, but had enough and just wanted to invest in for the Phantom. Athena, goes for that tap. Glow absolutely could have punished there, but just a little bit late on the peak, but spots him getting the orb. And that is just way too greedy from Athena. Foolishly thinking that everything was clear, and does get punished in the end. And now that's going to cause for the slow lurking rotation over towards the B site. Hero Theft going to be used, spots out the enemy team. They see exactly where everybody is at.
And this is a great, this is what I love about the Vision Strikers. Like, some teams will wait until after they've planted or something to go for the Neural Theft. Vision Strikers wants to know what's going on now, and then they're going to make their push.
Shock darts this time not finding nearly enough value. RB with the tailwind forward finds Goddead. Strikes him down, and they have Zest lurking from behind, watching out at long, as Bunny creeps up from behind and is right there in his crosshair.
It's just perfect. Everything about this is perfect.
Yep. And now they know exactly where the last two are. They're spamming through the wall to get the kill, the Aftershock. Not going to find any value, but 5K will get a single exit frag, but desperately wants to hold on to this Vandal, so he's going to be headed for the hills. Question is, how badly does Vision Strikers want to hunt him?
Probably not that bad. I wouldn't. Well, they might. But
versus Arena, I certainly wouldn't go for it.
No. This is a perfect round. The only mistake that is made is they just get a little aggressive over on the backside of the hall, and 5K gets a kill. That's it. Everything else is so good. I mean, you get the opener with Glow. That gives you the Neural Theft. You know where everybody is. You can make your decision.
Zest is making noise. Here's him, and he still manages to come out on top. The punish is there. 5K losing out on the weapon. That's exactly who you would want to retain it as well. So rough tidings now for F4Q. Kingdom. It's exactly what Vision Strikers has established for themselves.
it's something. I think it's getting a little bigger than that. It's an empire.
An empire?
Yeah.
Well, maybe once if they can expand into Iceland.
They're gonna colonize, man.
Yeah.
I tell you what.
It's just unlucky, as they say.
Like, I don't know if I don't know my history that well. But maybe like the Vikings were the last people to colonize Iceland. Next, it's gonna be the Vision Strikers.
I think there's a Brazilian team actually that has Vikings in their name.
You're probably right. I mean, Vikings are just like cool, so they're really hot right now. You know, Valheim and all that stuff.
Vikings are in.
Yep. There's just, oh man, Vision Strikers just do everything so well. It just makes me. It's just so fun to watch them. They're so disciplined. Their crossfires are great. Their decision making is, I mean, Glow is just so darn smart. And now they can just kind of roam around, you know, figure out what's going on. Look at this. Their danger senses are pretty good. There's a lot of attention being paid and utility being put over on B. They sense it. They don't like it. And so now they can kind of maybe use the camera to check some things as they try to push into A. Maybe get into showers a bit. This time, the Astra is there waiting.
Cam goes up now, going to be taken away. Tailwind forward onto the site. RB wrapping around the back. Hasn't spotted anybody yet as the Hunter's Fury does come crashing across. They'll dance around that, but 5K with a peek out does manage to find King. Jump up over the top. The showstopper from Bunny. Not going to be able to find any kills. Now is trying to retreat. Falls so very low, but somebody's got the crossfire. Strikes down 2 to get 3 on the round, and F4Q will close it out.
Woo! There you go, F4Q. Very nice. Some good shooting. Some good utilization. Bunny is nuts. Even though he misses with the showstopper, he retreats and buys enough time that they're able to get there, to get the crossfire, take down RB. RB's been doing the same thing every time on A. He smokes, you know, towards the truck, gets there, goes right into elbow, and they make sure they clean that out. And the first one comes through for 5K. He's the first one that gets the kill there. That actually slows things up a bit for Vision Strikers. And that it does, even though they do get control of elbow, it makes it a lot harder for them to get the setup they want, and it gives enough time for F4Q to get there with their rotations.
Yeah, it does get clipped there for a moment. Still playing around the corner. He's playing with fire, is what he's doing. Does pull back. Alarm bot, field, instantly killed off.
Stax has Rolling Thunder, so that could be used to open up the site. Or sometimes Vision Strikers can find openings and then they'll Rolling Thunder the rotations for the retakes.
That's pretty quick. That's the second Rolling Thunder now.
Yeah, he's pretty good.
And getting that across B is a lot easier than getting it across all of A. Flash is flying. RB gets a Fina and goes in on the push after the blind comes through. Isn't able to trade out that much damage either. Flash pack's going to be expiring. RB tailwinding forward into that cloud burst. Checks around the back. The blind is going to be good. Can't get the finish there on a 5K. Bunny spraying through the smoke. Finds 2. Stacks and Zest both getting dropped. RB does find 5K, however. Now looks to just hold down the site while King is lurking all the way over here onto A. Bunny will come up with a third as the TP comes out. Man is there, but yeah, good lurk from Zumba, just sticking around. King had not cleared out U-Haul. Now the stars will be laid down. The Nebula comes up, goes away. King spots it for just a moment, wants to trade this out. Moving forward, he jumps back around the corner. He's got to get this planted. There is, however, a gravity well, and it's pulling him away. He cannot get this spike planted. Now is running out of time, and he cannot trade out another kill. F4Q will put a third round on the board now.
There's that horn. It's just good play from Bunny. I mean, that looked like it was going to fall apart again, but Bunny gets a huge triple over on B. That's just, I mean, Bunny's just incredible.
The smoke!
Yeah, well, he's just nuts. He's, like I said, I think he's actually the best Raze in Korea by far. And that's saying something.
Well, fortunately, we don't have the head-to-head of it right now. But maybe
that's a little
map
sad.
Maybe in map 2.
Maybe
you know, it could happen.
I think map 2 it's a little more.
Go to split. I think RB is probably going to play Raze, but you never know. Fairly interchangeable. Dart not going to spot anything for them. Does get destroyed. Camera just spotting down. Gets the dart in onto Goddead. Now it's going to be the Blade Storm. Pulled out here by RB, who tailwinds forward. Does get blinded for just a moment. Has to play this out a little bit more patiently. But do they know about this crossfire setup from Zumba? He's hanging in on the backside. RB spots him for just a moment. Turns. Zumba manages to get the kill. King will get the turnaround. Finishing him off with the Sheriff. They still have to be wary as 5K set up in heaven with an operator. Spike is planted. 5K gets the headshot. King goes down. Nade to delay over at Showers. Stacks pushing the corner despite the pre-fire from Goddead. Gets the headshot. Now the Rolling Thunder going to be called in. Pushes them off the spike for a moment. Stun out onto 2. Takes a ton of damage. Has to clear the turret and will get finished off. A good effort from Stacks, but not going to be good enough. The defuse will be there, and it's 4-4. Does F4Q tie us?
Look, you know, Vision Strikers get 4, and then, you know, it's 3 in a row now for F4Q, but it's a good start for Vision Strikers, even though, I mean, again, this is another pretty heavy defender-sided map, I'd say, especially once the operators start to come online. It makes it really, really challenging to push through. You have to really be aware of where that operator is going to be, so a lot of it falls on the defenders to, keep that operator moving around, because the smokes will eventually come out from Vision Strikers to block the vision. But Bunny is just nailing shots, doing a great job. Open that with the first kill, picks up the last one. He's so good. Can never count him out. 5K trying to poke. He's going to get spotted there for a second, so not going to be able to do much with that. But now they know where he is, and that's important, because now you know where the operator is.
Yeah. Well, just dipping back. We'll be playing on the site. Spike just going to be set up here on short. Teleporter side. Another amalgamation of Stars and Killjoy Kit is waiting for them to move forward here onto A. So if you see something like that tailwind forward up towards U-Haul, you can expect that RB is going to get chunked by nano swarms, spotted by alarm bots, etc.
And I like this change up.
Yeah.
Vision Strikers, they've been doing a good job early on with those A pushes through that direction. This time, they're going to try it through showers instead, and they're avoiding all this utility that's been placed.
Blinds now coming through, tailwind out. RB cutting around the side, does get taken out. Afina finding the kill. Another blind connecting as they come around the corner. Afina does manage to trade out onto Stacks as Bunny starts creeping through the smoke and does get the kill onto Zest. 2v2 suddenly as the spike starts getting planted. Star's still going to be getting laid down. Glow pulled in. The nade coming through. Takes a bit of damage. Manages to back away a bit to stay alive, but still gets knocked down to 50 HP.
The Bunny's cracked out of his mind right now. This guy is just winning trades all over the place.
These set plays are really working out for them. He's going to boost up over the top. Gets on the truck. Finds Glow. Rocket now. Ready to roll. Just waiting to here. Spots him out. Gets the finish. 3 kills for Bunny on the round, and F4Q will take the lead on Bind.
This is the Bunny show. He is going ham, and he's going to get another charge right back into that showstopper. This guy does not miss showstoppers. He is the definition of the word. He is taking control. He is literally taking control of this match for F4Q right now.
I mean, he either kills somebody with it or he dies in the attempt.
Yep.
So it's one or the other. Somebody's dying.
That's what you would hope for with this showstopper.
Yeah.
He's 11-4 right now. He's just nuts. I love watching Bunny. I mean, look at this. He gets it through the box. That's what, his 4th wall bang so far. I mean, he's just. I love watching him play. He's a one-man wrecking crew. And if the rest of F4Q can heat up a bit, things start to get interesting for Vision Strikers. As good as they are, as disciplined as they are, the speed and ferocity at which Bunny can hit you is unparalleled.
Okay, well, they clear the dart, but they have the star set up. It's a nano swarm. They're going to be looking for the wombo combo.
Yeah.
There's the raises there as well. So paint shells, gravity well, 3 members of the nano swarm. This could be catastrophic if Vision Strikers do not spot this out. Shots are coming through. Bunny gets the kill onto RB, lets the nade go loose. The others will make it across the other side, but Goddead has the lineup onto King as he pushes his head out through the window. Now the push on the smoke. Afina finds Zest, and F4Q are making it look easy.
They didn't even need to use the gravity well. I mean, they're just
landing
landing other shots.
2 bullets left, and that's enough. Goddead gets 3. Not quite flawless as 5K does fall in the end, but F4Q continue with their lead.
It is, again, defender's side, but Bunny's just so good. I mean, that wall bang, he gets to start that out. It's lovely. And that, like, the setup they have there is fantastic, right? The turret around there, with the star. Yeah, of course, Vision Striker sees that star and they know what they're thinking. But that turret gives them a little extra, like that extra second of information of when Vision Strikers is coming around that corner. And it's placed in such a way that it waits for Vision Strikers to have to step through to the point where, you can either shoot them or gravity well them and, Goddead and Bunny just get it done with their guns there. There isn't much else that they need because they're just that good.
3-man stack up, 5K waiting in U-Haul with the judge drawn out in case they have this tailwind forward. Knows that they're going to be on an eco round, so it's going to be 4 sheriffs and a frenzy. Half armor for everybody other than Stacks. Hunter's Fury available, so if they can get the spike planted and pull back off the site, then there is a good amount of delay that Vision Strikers can have. We'll just see this recon go forward, doesn't get the pulse.
There's the lockdown for Afina as well. King has the
True, they do have to worry about that.
Yeah, there's a lot of interesting kind of mind games that can be played.
Okay, here we go. It's moving forward. Here comes the judge, even with the blind. 5K manages to get the kill. Not even going to be suffering any damage. Now the push comes through, and they are just sweeping them under the rug. Stacks A call out is waiting just outside of U-Haul. They'll get the push in onto him. He will manage to take down 5K, but Zumba finds 3. And F4Q find themselves up 3 rounds in the first half of the map.
Yeah, it was, you know, it was eco round there for VS, so take that as you will. Stacks picking up 1 is whatever. Zumba just right away just pounced on it. I mean, he just wanted so badly to get in the flanks and just take Vision Strikers down, coming around the side of the box towards Shower. Just incredible stuff. Incredible speed and ferocity. Now, let's see what they're going to do. They have so much money, but they're not going for the operator again yet, which I find kind of interesting here from F4Q. I thought they might kind of keep working with that operator. It's so powerful on Bind in particular, but they feel comfortable. I mean, they're hitting their headshots with the Vandals, so who needs it?
I mean, given the money, I'm just more shocked that they don't just go for a 2-gun setup.
Sure.
You know, look for that early peak. If they
Or
don't
that,
get it,
yeah.
then you fall back, dump the operator somewhere where it can't get taken or utilized during the round, since this is the last round of the half. 4 ults available for Vision Strikers, 3 on the side of F4Q. See who can utilize them just a little bit better. God Dead going out with the Hunter's Fury. He's looking for Zest, manages to get the 1 tap onto him, but cannot finish the job. Just goes back up to Heaven now. As we do have a slow creep rotation starting to come through, as Zumba's going to wrap his way back around towards A. Spike's still going to be dropped in the link. As Vision Strikers, yeah, they seem a little bit confused as to what they want to do exactly. Haven't gotten that much information here.
Well, I think they're just waiting to see if there's going to be any lurks, and now they're starting to set up towards B. King hasn't found an opportunity for the neural theft just yet. Afina really do not want to go down early. Good checking, good back off, because you do have that lockdown available. Really want to make sure you stay alive. Put the Nano Swarm down. Really try to bottleneck Vision Strikers.
Here comes the Rolling Thunder. RB presses forward, does find Afina. Now looks to seek for elbow control. Throws up that smoke. Staves off Bunny long enough so that he can get that reload. Glow lurking inside the Nebula. Does find Zumba. 5K tries to approach out of Hookah. Glow going to be pushing forward rather, and does get punished. Stacks pulls back, however, into Garden. But now Zest is gone. The dismiss didn't quite look the other way. Does get eliminated by Stacks, who follows up for a second kill, and now it all comes down to Bunny. 24 health remaining on Stacks. Goes for a fake tap. Fault line invested, but does not clip onto him. Bunny wants to get rid of this breach first. Starts spamming through the wall. Does find Stacks. RB, can he clutch it? Nade to buy some time. RB just going to be pushing up through it, which Bunny did not expect. And Vision Strikers will bring it 5-7 in the first half here of Bind.
I credited Afina for doing a good job backing off, trying to keep himself alive, but the Vision Strikers knew it was him and knew exactly where he was going, right to elbow. Not only do they want to take control of it, but they want to knock Afina out. They just pounce on top of him. No lockdown available. That opens up a ton of space and time for the Vision Strikers as well. Of course, you get elbow control. I mean, it's so many things in one little moment that Vision Strikers gain out of that, and really gives them the round. They come from elbow. That's where they finish it. It's just so good. And RB, that's a really good half for the Vision Strikers, to be honest with you. 7-5 on Bind for them on attacker's side is quite good.
Yeah, not bad at all. F4Q, though, definitely have a bit of momentum on their side. I mean, this was, what, 6 straight rounds for them?
Yeah.
On the defense, so if they can just stop Vision Strikers from doing the same, they certainly have a fighting chance of taking this map away and starting up 1-0.
Oh yeah, Bind's, that's a map where you can beat the Vision Strikers, for sure. Especially if Bunny's playing the way he was. Goodness gracious.
Yep.
Just clobbering people.
Been an explosive start. See RB giving it a little bit of a stretch as they get ready to go into the physical round. The weights have come off.
You beat me to it. He's going full Piccolo mode.
Oh boy.
Getting that special beam cannon ready. Although, I guess that's what Zest has, because he's got the Hunter's Fury. That's like special, right?
Yeah, I guess. Something like that.
I'm like, I could talk about Dragon Ball Z all day. Like, yeah.
I don't talk about the old stuff. I have not watched Super or any of that.
Oh, Super's not bad. It's not great.
Fine stuff.
It's fine. I mean, it's Dragon Ball Z.
Well, the two are holding down Hookah, but they might not realize that they're getting wrapped around on by 3 members who are now currently creeping their way out of Garden. Turret gets set up, the drone moving forward to check elbow. They just have to push forward here. Could be Bunny, trading one out. Glow does manage to find that kill with a wraparound. Now, the 3-man entry here from Hookah for Vision Strikers, with Zest trying to creep forward from defender spawn.
Look at King. Look at this. They're so patient. They're gonna come through B main out as well. They know, that F4Q knows that Glow's up in hookah, so now they're trying to come from different angles. I really like this.
Dark goes out. 5K clears it. Vina has crept very far forward. On the other side of this Nebula, Zest manages to come out on top, follows up for the headshot and onto 5K as Zumba falls over an elbow. And Vision Strikers close out yet another pistol round.
I mean, this just shows you why they're one of the best. The timing is great on everybody pouncing at the same time. Yes, Zest reveals his location that he's coming through there by throwing the dart forward. Doesn't matter, because the smoke is there. And then Vision Strikers all just go, okay, 3, 2, 1, we're going. And everybody pounces at the same time, and that causes just complete chaos for F4Q. Zest he gets the opener onto Athena, and that's it. Right, as soon as he gets this, that's the end of the round. That right there, I mean, there's 5K's like looking all over the place trying to figure out what's going on.
A fantastic push and start to the half for Vision Strikers. We're seeing a force, however, for F4Q. They're really trying to offset this. They want to catch them off guard, so Bunny is going back to Old Faithful.
I mean, you just lost 2 pistol rounds to Vision Strikers. That's not good.
Judges out, Paranoia gets used, the boombot going to be cleared. Glow just taking a couple pot shots over the side. We'll lay down some dark cover as Bunny comes jumping in, and he gets the opening kill. God did with the Sheriff, finds King. The site has been broken open, and this force buy seems to have worked a treat for F4Q.
Oh, Bunny doing what he does best. Blast packing with the Judge and taking people out. Ugh! I love to watch it. He's so good at it.
Bucky might be dead here in Korea, but the Judge lives on. 5K waiting, advancing forward, playing around the side, tries to spray through. Will manage to find RB. That's still going to be a very positive trade for them. A little bit of a dink there onto Athena as the Judge comes around from behind, and Zest just doesn't know which way to look at F4Q. Going with a force buy, and they absolutely profit off of it. They get the instant turnaround after losing the pistol round here in the second half.
It's just so smart. Put your eggs in the basket of the Bunny, right? I mean, this guy,
Happy Easter.
We're just past Easter, and he's just nuts. So, good teams, when they need wins, you put the ball in the hands of your best player. Look at this, just bam, Glow can't even react fast enough.
If the Easter Bunny, instead of bringing chocolates, brought death from above.
That's
a horror movie.
I know. I was gonna say this is like Donnie Darko level stuff.
Oh my God, he was already in. Yep, just gets the entry over the truck, takes out Glow, and Vision Strikers just don't know how to respond to this aggression from him. Spike is already planted, just mere seconds into the round.
You're gonna have to start playing back. You're gonna have to play behind the elbow.
There's another one. RB gone. Press forward, 5K just holding it down. Gets the kill, the lineup onto King. Stacks will trade back one, as he often does with the Sheriff in hand, but that's as good as it gets.
Stacks is always good for that one Sheriff headshot. That guy must spend more time in the practice range on hard mode with the Sheriff than anybody on the planet. He just never seems to fail when he has a Sheriff in his hand. There's always at least one kill. So, well, that is what it is in that round. I mean, it was a save round for Vision Strikers, so, this is all kind of fine, but look at him. He's so fast. He's so good.
Just straight in there. They have the lineup with the star. It's perfect.
Comes from a different angle than he did last time.
I mean, Zumba's, he's the best Astra that we have right now.
Oh, hands down.
By the look of it, yeah. Oh, again, has the setup, has King locked in place, and Bunny is just there to profiteer off the back of this. Showstopper is ready. He looks one way, does get struck down. Like I said, lives and dies by that. Glow does manage to transfer onto Athena, making the best out of a bad situation. So does pick up 2 for his troubles, evening the odds. Zumba, though, he picks up the Judge, takes them out, finds 2 more. Now it's all on RB. Kind of botches the tailwind just a little bit. The spike is dropped, not planted. Zumba has to make his way over.
I mean, Zumba's been playing really, really well. It's a 1v1 now. He is going to go for the plan. He's going to use the gravity well to buy a little bit of time.
In behind the truck. Single cloud burst, 2 updrafts are available as we get the split screen. Zumba going for the long lurk around the side, and RB does not see it! Zumba closes it out, and F4Q on the back of Zumba's 4K play. They move up another round, and they are just 3 away from closing out the first map.
Yeah, that's a problem for Vision Strikers. Now their money's going to be weird again. They do get 4 kills, so maybe I think they're gonna have to go Sheriffs though. I think they're gonna be just short of what they need, and that is a ton of money in the bank for F4Q. So now things get weird, 10-6. I thought this was, I mean, especially after Vision Strikers won the pistol on the defender's side, but I think F4Q,
I mean, this...
it was with the way Bunny and Zumba are playing.
Okay, RB is looking to match. Here does manage to not take any damage, gets the kill, has the spot on the Zimba, follows up for the second kill, and this is where things start to turn around here for Vision Strikers, unless Bunny can dig deep with his Phantom in hand.
That's 2 guns. That's a problem.
A huge recovery now on the weapons. A great play from RB to open things up. Decided to fight fire with fire.
I should not have doubted Vision Strikers. I should know better.
What have I done?
Well, Bunny's playing so good right now. He's just crazy.
Oh, and he still very well might. They do get the spot on a 1. He's holding this angle. The Lear comes out. Low going for the shots. Doesn't manage to get the hit there on the 5K. He safely makes his way through to U-Haul. Drops the spike down for Athena to recover. As Bunny tries to lurk in from behind. RB jumping across. Trying to set up a little bit of a one-way. Spot the legs come through. Sees him now. Oh my god, he completely whiffs it! RB punished. Bunny finds Glow off screen. Now it's a 2v3. 30 seconds remaining, but Bunny gets struck down. Stacks reliable as ever with that Sheriff. 5K, however, going to be topped back up. 146 effective HP after the Devour goes off. The blind's going to expire. Stacks presses forward, and a thrifty win will come in for Vision Strikers. But that is just a small little chip away at the very stable economic situation here that F4Q is going on.
Yeah, the lead's still pretty good, but now things get a little bit even, Steven. They're pretty close with the guns and stuff. Operator for RB, it's about time. We see somebody go back to the operator, particularly on the defender's side on this map. This huge play, just barely able to get away with. God dead, that flash from Stacks was good enough.
I mean, it was great, and then such a weird play. You know, onto 5K coming out of U-Haul at the end. It's like he got distracted by a butterfly. He was like, oh, what is that? And then 5K just jumped over his head and then just domed him.
Is this Bunny? You see something like that in the air.
Is this an ally?
Is this? Yeah,
no, it's not.
No, not this time. Well, this is where things get scary, because now the Vision Strikers are in it to win it. And now they're looking towards B. They're going to change it up.
Oh, well,
just let him go by.
That's just like, shh, I'm just going to sit right here. I'm not going to make a damn noise. He comes up with 2 kills for showing that trigger discipline.
There's some noise for you.
And now they know that Bunny is just going to be stuck in the elbow. They've got it watched from both sides. Nade going to be lobbed. Doesn't quite make it over top, actually. The Nebula comes in. Zest pushes, gets a headshot. Great little kill there onto Zimba. As Vision Strikers look to just completely undo F4Q. Bunny, the last one left as the spike is dropped there in main. King just going to be jiggling around the corner, throws up the camera, gets the dart in onto him.
Just to put some insult to injury. King with the great flick. Coming out of the smoke, just nasty stuff from him. And now they just wait. I mean, they don't need to do anything. You can't give Bunny any opportunity, because he will. Ooh, gotta be careful there. Yeah, the shoulder check a little bit too far out in the open. Smoke's gonna come down, as they're just trying to, you know, buy as much time, set up some good angles. Just Vision Strikers doing all the right things.
Yeah, I mean, they have RB holding the other angle with the operator, so he cannot push out towards the defender's spawn. They get a little bit of a tag onto him. King will have to finish. Vision Strikers, they take yet another round, their 8th here. 2 away from tying us up, but F4Q certainly still in this.
Vision Strikers hasn't been able to string together more than 2 in a row yet on this map. So let's see if they can get it done. Let's see if they can go to that laboratory, cook up a recipe for a better round. Although now that looks really good. I mean, Athena has to go for a bulldog. That's where the money went real fast, just down the toilet for Zest. Oh, such good patience, and then just double headshot, and then he gets another there. Just absolutely insane.
Yeah, very clean play. RB aggressively pushed forward here, staring over towards teleporter's side of short.
Shoot, smoke run.
It's got to be careful though. And make sure that he nails this tailwind in case they decide to push out. Yeah, he's just going to have to exit. Goes in with the updraft, double updraft, drops down. Hunter's Fury not going to be able to track his position. That's all of his mobility burned, however.
A Hunter's Fury for some mobility. Even trade or not, Achilleos. I'm trying to decide in my head if I think that's worth or not. I don't think it is. I think I'd rather have the Hunter's Fury to protect the spike.
Yeah. Yeah, I think that's a net positive overall. Clear coming out. Yep, there's one shot. Fina gonna be eliminated. Sees the second. Just has to dip out of the smoke. Is wary about showers. Looks back the other way. Takes a blind shot. Doesn't manage to get a hit. Spike's gonna be rotated over through showers, it seems. As 5K has advanced forward, but he's about to get spotted. And there it is. Gets the kill. The Cosmic Divide coming in on the back end of that. They are now down 3 to 5. A decent amount of damage going forward onto Zest. Bunny will find one, but Glow gets the final two. These Vision Strikers are within touching distance of tying this up yet again.
Yeah, that Cosmic Divide comes down a little too late. There just really isn't much that can be done off of it. Now it's getting interesting. Now it's almost Vision Strikers time, and for F4Q, they're gonna have to go into the judge pocket again for Bunny.
I was gonna say Bunny has a showstopper and a judge. This round is not necessarily won by Vision Strikers.
Oh, no doubt about it. I mean, Bunny can pick up 2 kills out the gate, get 2 guns in the hands of his teammates, and they can quickly turn this one around. No doubt about it, but Arby's got to be careful now.
Jumping forward, the showstopper ready, but yeah, they're all just playing off the site in the
Strikers,
showers.
no.
Creeping forward though, Zimba will find one, but he pushes her blindly, not expecting the double stack. Stack's now going to be throwing out some blinds, does have this rolling thunder. Spike just now getting planted, comes crashing across, and will catch 3 members, 2 of them in U-Haul, so will be out of sight. Should not get punished. Zest, however, finds 5K, shock dart lobbed over at the top. Bunny finds one, finds 2, does get struck down by Stacks. Suddenly he's in a 1v2 scenario, so F4Q might have just made this work. Even if he really wanted to, could pull back and use a lockdown, and that's exactly what he's going to do. And Stacks knows that he has to just kind of go for this one. Spots one here on the close corner. Time is running low. He's going to have to pull out of this. He's got to get the kill. Can he do it? Tries to get it done, but it just will not happen. God dead. Manages to come out on top, and F4Q are 1 round away from locking themselves into at least an overtime.
Well, that was Stacks almost pulling off a miracle, and a big sigh of relief from Afina there. Oh boy. All right, well, that was a bit of a heartbreaker for Vision Strikers. Everything looked good for them. The economy, and then it's a thrifty for F4Q. I mean, they played it great, I thought. I mean, they moved off of, they kind of have a great read on what Bunny wants to do. He's going to try to go for U-Haul in some manner or another. They're not even there. They know he's got the showstopper. They know he's going to have a judge.
Bunny does get dazed. He's still going to be trying to go for the entry here. Has to pull back, however, but 5K finds Glow in the meantime. Other Fury used from Zest. Doesn't get much of anything. No hits onto any of the members here. Pushing forward, shock dart. Doing a decent little chunk there onto Stacks. RB just needs to set up a cloudburst quickly on the showers and help alleviate some of the pressure that's coming out. Cam check over here at long from King. May be able to see this rotation if he turns it on right now, but he is not. This could just be a free entry. Trapwire does get triggered. He'll spot them. Now Vision Strikers have to try to re-enter onto the site 4v5. Haven't cleared this cubby yet though. Zest pushes out, finds Bunny, takes his head clean off. Spray comes in from Afina, however, will get that punish. Spots out RP, but King strikes a little bit faster with a Vandal of his own, gets the headshot, takes out the enemy Killjoy. Still playing into the corner, tries to get the finish onto Goddead, takes him low. Now RP gone, and it all comes down to Stacks yet again.
Well, this time, maybe Stacks has the 1v2 in the bag.
They're not looking over here.
Oh my God.
They're not looking towards him. He sees the guns. He goes for it. He has it. Back-to-back headshots. Stacks clutches it for Vision Strikers.
It's just Stacks things. Oh my gosh. They just weren't expecting him to have pushed up that far. And he catches both of them off guard. That's a bit of a misplay by F4Q as well. Both of their players in the same spot, looking in the same direction. That's a recipe for disaster.
You see Bunny still having a whale of a time. Big old smile on his face. And, I mean, again, we're looking at, you know, potential save, but Bunny's got the judge, so you cannot count them out.
You might as well not buy any other guns.
Oh. I mean, it's not a long snap to get that second headshot, but it's still so clean.
He's just, I mean, he's the best in the business when it comes to that. He just makes it look easy.
RB boosted up on top of the box. Lear is not going to catch him. There's a kill on a 5K, but the judge is still there. Tries to go for the blind shot. A couple shots do come through. Blade Storm will get forced out. Bunny will fall. Push out of the smoke here in Showers as Glow just sprays away. Gets the finish, and just like that, the round is over, and Vision Strikers have tied it up 11-11.
My goodness. My goodness. What a game we have here. This is crazy. Bunny is just having a whale of a time over there. I don't blame him. This is a great game. It's been back and forth. I don't think Vision Strikers have put 2 together in a row yet, and it's still 11-11. I mean, there was a time when F4Q won 6 in a row. But the defender's side, of course, has been going Vision Strikers' way. Now this is do or die for F4Q, it kind of feels like. I mean, I say that, and they've already gotten a thrifty off of Bunny's shenanigans. Like I said, he might as well just use a judge. He doesn't need any other guns. Ooh.
Big punish on to Globe. RB playing forward. Seems like it didn't get called out. I thought that would have seen him. Gets a nice punish, and they will start up the man up. Ooh, shot going through. Not going to hit, but the second one will. RB almost dead off the back of that, but it all comes down to 5K and a 1v3. No Empress available, so definitely a dire situation here for F4Q. Spike down just around the corner outside of the site. He's going to try to re-rotate around towards Showers, but knows that he has to walk. Still going to be potentially within hearing distance if somebody's playing on that stack just outside of the shower.
Yeah, absolutely. He's just got to be really, really careful about this. He's got to check every corner. There's so many different angles that the Vision Strikers could be at. Zest is about to.
Oh, okay.
Whoa, what a
sprays across, but RB is ready, waiting in heaven. Gets the headshot, 3 for him on the round. Vision Strikers yet again take the lead. 12-11, F4Q. Can they take us to overtime here in map number 1, or will Vision Strikers just close out Bind?
Well, they're going to be force buying a lot of different stuff, a couple different judges for Zumba and Bunny. 5K as half shields and a Vandal. A Marshall for God Dead. Athena, just glass cannon, no armor, just a Vandal. Not quite full vest.
And like a nano swarm is all he could buy.
Like a half cannon.
Yeah. RB again. Ooh. Well, that Marshall tag. Puts the tree. Gets a nice little hit on him, knocking him down to 65 HP. Doesn't even stick around, I believe, to try to get the ult warp. Just wants to pull straight back over to the site. Stay safe.
Did RB die last round? I was going to say, okay, I was wondering if he left that operator and up in heaven. Okay,
yeah, you got the finish.
Yeah.
Playing very cheekily, RB. Bot to clear through Hookah, where Zest is just sitting back. Playing with fire, goes for the peek. The pistol drawn out, knows that he's not going to be able to do too much at that range. Hunter's Fury is used. God Dead looks for anything.
Now that's kind of feeling like the pressure's getting to F4Q.
Okay, Nebula potentially here. Yeah, will get pulled up. RB now going to have to play out. Just for a little blind shot. 26 seconds remaining. Bunny out the back, tries to line it up, can't quite do it. Glow comes out on top. Will fall in the end to Zumba's judge. They say, haha, we have 2 of them. The lockdown does get used, forcing them off the site here momentarily. Heaven's going to be safe with a decent little back cubby as no one does get contained. And they save them off in this 4v4. Haven't been able to recover any extra weapons here for God Dead. Still just going to be rocking the Marshall for now. Zumba getting tagged up, has to pull back away. RB finds Athena. Continues to play forward, tries to get a shot into U-Haul, cannot do so. 5K dead at Showers. 2 remaining members now here, pushing out of U-Haul main. God Dead finds 2 with the Sheriff. The shots come in, and Zumba, he will close it out. We're going to overtime.
Woo! My word. My word. They're just laughing. They can't believe this judge is just sentencing BS. I mean, just incredible stuff. They're just having a blast. And Vision Strikers looks a little worried. Like, really, we're losing to judges? I mean, it is the best judges on the planet, maybe.
Yeah. I mean, Glow, a little bit of a wry smile on his face. He's been here before.
Yeah.
You know, they all have been here before. You know, and this is why, you know, going into our first Masters during stage 1, in our initial interviews, a lot of teams said that they didn't want to play against F4Q because they are this wildcard team. They are the team that will just go at you with a judge and just run at you like a maniac.
Yep.
You know, you see a guy running at you in the street and he's holding a spoon, you're still going to be terrified of him. He's just coming at you. And that's F4Q.
Yes. Yeah, you're making me think of the Tick. Yes, no, look, they're so brutal at getting themselves into great positions quickly. You know, giving themselves good setups with good cover, good smokes, and then allowing Bunny to do Bunny things. And now it's overtime, so you get X amount of money, and it's going to be Vision Strikers that get the attack first. Big time round coming up here. If they can win this, you know, it feels pretty good. But I don't know. I almost kind of feel like F4Q should just use a judge all the time. Like, why use other guns for Bunny? He's good enough with a judge that I don't think he needs to do anything else.
Well, starting off on the defense, he will be going back over to the Phantom. Nothing too shocking here from either side. Not going to be seeing any glass cannon operator purchases.
There's stars everywhere from the Astra, so they're not trying to either fake or overload a side to go for their defense. They are on the defender side, so kind of hedging their bets. You never know what the Vision Strikers are going to do. The Vision Strikers are very slow, very disciplined. They'll kind of, you know, try and figure out what's going on. They'll take their time. They'll look around corners. They'll use their utility, and then they'll start making decisions. The recon comes through, doesn't spot any member of Vision Strikers. They don't even shoot at it.
Slow creep up as Zest checks through showers, sees that it's clear. God, they're just going to be holding back in heaven with the Vandal. Went out patiently. The fault line goes through to try to clear U-Haul. Nanoswarm's coming up as RB does get his way out onto the site. Throws out another Cloudburst, pushes through it, but Bunny is ready for him. Gets the kill. Now the nade lobbed up over the top. Not going to find much value. And Zest with the aggressive push here onto the site does find the kill. Stacks has the cover as they finish off Athena, and the spike comes down. Dart will spot Goddead up in heaven. As it's a 3v4 retake here for F4Q. Looking to win out on this map. 5K creeping around from the side. Gravity well pulls him in. Glow cannot get the TP off. He gets a huge punish. Blind comes through, manages to clip him. Stacks finds one, finds four in the round. Vision Strikers, they start off this OT 1-up. He'll let loose with a Rolling Thunder since he has to say goodbye to it. Now they just have to win here on the defender's side to close this out.
Well, that's why we say that Stacks is the best in the business. He is. When it comes down to the clutch moments, when Vision Strikers need somebody to get them the win, to step up big, it is him time and time again.
Yep.
I mean, just he's so well-disciplined. The flash comes around the corner, gets one. Even though he gets tagged up a little bit, he has the patience and the wherewithal to be ready for the follow-up, for the re-peek. He's there to take it. Oh, RB going in strong.
Yeah, has to clear the turret, but they're there for the punish. Very sloppy. Is completely caught off guard.
But King did get Bunny.
True.
So that's huge.
Throw in the towel. It's all over.
I'm not saying that.
I know. But it is a big hit.
Yes, it is a huge
hit, sure.
Exactly.
They still have 5K, but Bunny has been their top frag for the entirety of this map. Spike rotated around. Seems like they want to go for A. Drone clears out B long, and nothing's happened to the trap wires. So it seems like they might be sending Zest over to A to go in with this triple stack. That's exactly what's going to happen.
100% they should. The Vision Strikers reading this like a book, especially with the Owl drone coming through. Stacks is ready.
That line comes out. Nanoswarm going to be used. Nebula. Just a little pulse coming through. Now it's going to be a rotate back over to B. They say, well, you know what, we've drawn enough attention. That should keep them invested here on the A site as Zest does fall. F4Q now with a man advantage. Pressing forward. Clear the trap wire. TP comes out from Glow. Shock darts in onto King, and Athena reads it. Says he's going to be here in the cubby. Glow opening up the door. Gets mowed down, and F4Q look like they want to keep this OT going. Stacks, the last one left alive, has to clear out 4 of them. Did it in the last round, but cannot do it here. God, that gets the headshot, and we go deeper down this rabbit hole called overtime.
I mean, it's just crazy, the counter punches between the two. I mean, they're just, nobody is giving up. Nobody is giving in. after Stacks comes through big time. This time around, they lose Bunny early, and 5K just hits a crazy good shot. I think it was on Zest around that quarter, and then they re-rotate off of it. They know that the Vision Strikers are there. They're ready for it. And you know, they kind of baited it, and then they're immediately like, "No, let's just go back to B." And then they find King back in that corner. They isolate him with shock darts and nano swarms. Take him down. It's just so effective from F4Q.
Oh, again, back on the attack now. Vision Strikers sticking with their slow play ways. See how they start inching forward to garner some information. It's going to be 2 on short. The Cypher lurking behind, joined in with RB. There's 2 outside of showers, but haven't even crept in yet. They're starting to do so right now as Zimba holds this hard angle out from sight.
Well,
pulls back, though.
Did he grab the star? No. Okay. Couldn't tell. But he has an opportunity, maybe.
Be aware of it now. Should know that Zimba's going to be lurking somewhere nearby, but they need to open up this U-Haul if they want to get that crossfire set up. RB does manage to find 5K. Nebula's going to get triggered. Dart comes out, the push in, and Zimba knocked on the ground. The blind is good. Bunny will fall. And now with a 2v5, Vision Strikers yet again look to start off this second round of overtime with a win.
Zumba doing a good job with the smokes, but
King is just watching him.
Yeah, but Zest is there ready for him to come through. You know, RB gets that opening frag on a 5K. This is just a destruction.
Beautifully played around from Vision Strikers, flawless. Now move over to the defense if they can close this out. Be a very nice pickup for them, 15-13 if they can win here.
That is the inside of the teleporter. I don't know if I'd ever want to teleport. You know what I mean? It's like your body gets like turned into like atoms. You like kind of die when they teleport you.
Yeah, I mean, I'm not even that keen on trying like the newest jetliner. So I don't know if
the teleporting is a little much for you. Huh?
Maybe when I'm like 90 years old.
Oh, I mean, when I'm 90, I'll do anything.
It's like it either works or it doesn't. And at the point, like, I've lived a good life. I'll do it for science.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Slow creep up. Trap wire set up here. Just on the outside of Garden, and Afina, he wins out. Finds the kill. But are they prepared for Zest? They say, yep, we know he likes to play in this cubby. They spot check it, they get the kill. Stacks on the entry, manages to find one, but Zimba quickly stops him in his tracks. Now 2v4, it is all on Glow and RB to try to drag this back to the brink if they want to close it out. Otherwise, we just keep on going.
Glow trying to teleport around, throws the paranoia in. RB going to be stuck outside of the lockdown. Those Afina kills. Now he's trying to just push through, but 5K is going to take him down. All onto Glow. They have him spotted.
Yep, and he's just going to be detained. Oh no, they're going to give him the candy cane. And there you go. 5K puts him out of his misery. 14-14.
Wow. I mean, this is just a heavyweight bout, but Vision Strikers getting punished for being predictable.
Yep.
That's a little bit, sort of. King is in a bit of an unusual spot, but it doesn't fool Afina at all being on top of the tube. I can't say that I can remember King being up there. We haven't seen it on camera, who knows, but still, Afina's not fooled. But then Zest, they're just like, come on, bro. You already tried this once. We're not falling for that twice.
Yep. Well, here we go yet again. Vision Strikers back on the attack. Oh man, what a bloodbath. 3 players dead for F4Q, only able to trade out 1. Zach says, yeah, whatever, I'll jump into the gravity well.
I'm sorry, I blinked. What happened?
It's just an explosion of death.
Yes. It's just wowzers.
Bunny was trying to go aggro here with the Odin.
Oh,
now she's going to be spraying through. Doesn't necessarily know that King is just on the other side of the wall. Does manage to pull back with the camera. Now they get the spot on him.
King's like, yeah, nah. I don't need to be anywhere near
Bunny.
that Odin.
Does he go for it? No, he's not. Okay. Jumps back the other way. Stack's just holding the angle. King here to back him up. Boombot coming through. Zimba not really able to do too much with these stars. They press out onto the site. Bunny gonna have to try to defend with this Odin as he creeps up into Hookah. Should have seen that come through. Gets the dome onto Glow, but Stacks from behind. Cleans up the rest of them. Vision Strikers again. As the Rolling Thunder comes out as a celebration, they win the attacking round.
Which map is this? Because on on overtime, every round has gone to the attackers.
Yeah.
Every single one.
Yep.
What is this? This is madness. Both of these teams is playing out of their minds. I don't know. F4Q going for something crazy coming out into that fountain. I think they thought that it was going to be an A push. Or at the very least, they could catch Glow lurking and like just overstack it and get him. But instead, they just get ripped apart, and that's basically the round right there.
Well, eventually something's got to give. Somebody has to drop 2 in a row.
Uh-oh.
Stacks has overtaken Bunny for the moment. Ahead by a single kill. Bunny's going to look to rectify the situation. As he has this nade drawn out. RB is playing the crossfire. Nade will clear the other side. Afina pressing forward. The aftershock will buy RB some time. Clears the blast pack. Use the tailwind to exit. Gets himself out to safety, but took a good amount of damage. Traded it back on the Bunny, however, so 67 remaining for him.
Setup's great from Vision Strikers. The cover there immediately from Zest when things start to fall apart for Stacks and RB. So even though you feel like you can rely on those two to just do crazy stuff every once in a while, of course, it doesn't pan out. But Vision Strikers always have, you know, a plan C.
Yep. Trapwire's cleared. That's going to call the rotation over from Stacks and Zest now coming through spawn. As the orb gets picked up and Zimba starts getting situated here with these stars.
Good RB.
Out. Glow, the first one to fall. Bunny finding him, but King takes him down as they press through that cyber trap. And it is just a clean up. Vision Strikers, it seems like they may have finally done it. Bunny, with just 32 HP remaining on the outside of U-Haul, does fall, and Vision Strikers will finally take bind 16-14.
They don't have enough space to expand it. I don't know.
Well, they have been expanding. They're actually working on it right now, and they're adding a rail line and whatnot. So I'm hoping that it's going to be better, but it's always a nightmare to go through there, especially internationally. You need to go through, customs and
I wasn't a fan when
immigration.
I went through there, not going to lie.
Yeah. Don't recommend it. If you can avoid LAX, fly in through Anaheim or something. Drive up to LA. It's much nicer to do that. But here we go. Seems like everything's taken care of. Now we can get into the game, and we can stop rambling about random stuff like airports and AirPods.
Yeah. Back to the real stuff.
Yeah.
Back to what matters. We started the game.
Yeah, and just in case you guys were, posting like, just start the game, stop talking. We don't control it. We're not the admins.
We are not.
We are not the tech support.
We are not.
So if we're just rambling on about random stuff, it's because we got nothing else to talk about. So just deal with it. King gonna get dropped though. Bunny managing to find him with the help of 5K over at ramp. The rest of Vision Strikers starting to hard rotate over through Garage. Ult Orb going to be picked up here by Stacks. Throws out a blind into the back of the site. Nano Swarm's taking a decent little chunk off of Zest here. Right around the corner is Goddead, and he's ready for the shot. Gets him right in the head. Push out of the smoke. 5K from heaven. Will find RB. Stacks creating one back, but will fall, and that's as good as it gets. F4Q win the first pistol round.
How many times have we seen this today where Stacks gets one at the end of a round to save the flawless? Like, I think at least 4 or 5 times.
Very frequently.
It's not that this is a pistol round, though, and Vision Strikers, just to be clear, even though they did well on bind on the pistols, they do not. They are notoriously... This is actually the one thing that scares me about Vision Strikers, assuming they're the ones that make it to Iceland. They are not good at pistol rounds, to put it nicely.
Yeah, historically not going to be good for them, but it's good defense here from F4Q. Great early pick initially over at the A ramp. So again, going to be a bit of a spread out start here, but obviously slowed down pace for Vision Strikers as they do grab this orb. Afina pushing the corner, just getting a little bit of damage in onto Zest, taking him down to 78 HP.
Good little spray, but they are able to pick up that ult orb. Just keep those rolling thunders in Stack's hand. That's the name of the game for the Vision Strikers. Oftentimes, they find so much value out of that ult, and they really, really like to keep him rocking and rolling. Heading over towards mid, the slow orb going to be placed down, followed up by the paint shells. Doesn't catch anybody. RB being very, very patient. Over by Ramen, and they send. There's a couple going towards sewers right now. For Vision Strikers, so just kind of wait to see what they're going to do. Goddead going to wall off Mail.
Just cutting that off. Dark cover going through over towards ropes now as they get ready to creep up here in the mid. But I mean, no updraft. They would have to break their way through this wall. They're getting stacked up now. Oh, boost over the top, actually. Never mind. Good read from them. RB taking quite a bit of damage from that sentry. Push around the corner, tries to get rid of Goddead, cannot do so. Bunny on his arrival manages to find 2, and Goddead will clean up the rest. 3 kills for him. Still rocking 46 HP, and they only lose out on Afina, so a very nice follow-up round here for F4Q.
It's a cheeky try. I like it. They get right over that wall. It's something that Zest really likes to do, is to use those walls to boost, whether it be himself, oftentimes when he's on the defender's side on split in mid. You'll see him kind of play around with that. He'll often kind of be patient with it, find the right opportunities to strike and catch people ego peeking over towards the ramen area. But it's a good try for the Vision Strikers given a bad situation, right? The guns are bad. They save. They aren't the type that'll force by.
RB just going to have to wait out this gravity well. 1 flash going to be used. They throw out another one. 5K even with a turn away. Doesn't get blinded, but does get shot in the face. RB finds the kill. First blood here for Vision Strikers with the rifle advantage. I'll see that star there from Zumba. Was making his way back into screens. Don't go for the peek, though.
It's a nice little star for Zumba. It buys him the ability to just move on over. Throws up the smoke eventually, but kind of gives them the opportunity to readjust, although a lot of them are rotating towards B, and to be frank, the Vision Strikers aren't even really considering it.
Yeah. Altor, I think was grabbed here in Garage as they continue to play forward on that side of the map, and could just be ropes into A here for Vision Strikers. Would definitely be the right call for them, given that the 4 remaining members from F4Q have completely abandoned the A site. Still taking their time with this, want to make sure that Heaven is clear. Cyber Cage going to be chunked down. These 2 start rotating out. The wall goes up in Heaven with a slow orb to boot.
Vision Strikers are probably just like, all right.
Oh, nobody was here the entire time.
Really? Now look at this. They put the wall on the top here. Bunny's going to have to try to shoot it down. Glow going to maintain rope control.
Sends out that boom bot. Try to scout for anybody at all.
Glow can trade up top. This is going to be great.
He's currently sitting down below. We'll hear them all start rotating over. Goddead not quite going to commit to the drop down, and Zest forced to pull back. Another star going to be coming in. It'll just be the Nebula as Zest takes a couple shots through. The drop down comes in. Stacks ready for it. Finds 1. Finds 3. Is he ready for the 4th? The answer is hell yes, he is. 4 kills for Stacks as Vision Strikers get themselves 3rd round.
It's just unbelievable. It's just unbelievable. I mean, first of all, Stacks is nuts. Just out of his mind, unreal. So good. There are no more adjectives to describe him. I have used them all in my entire life. I'm gonna have to go to like old English thesauruses to find words to describe what Stacks can do. They're all headshots. They're all headshots. Look, he might be the best player in the world. I'm serious. I don't care. NAEU, bite me. He might actually be the best. First of all, F4Q shouldn't have been doing that, but that's a whole other story.
Yeah.
Like,
but he still manages to pull it off.
yes. They know he's there. 3 of them know he's there.
Well, Rolling Thunder now going to be used. Does manage to tag up the arena here on the back of sight, I do believe. Yep, there's the stun. RB almost messing it up, but gets the kill in the end. Another headshot here to pad the stats further for Vision Strikers as the spike will get planted down in front of Heaven moments before that smoke dissipates, so a very rough timing. Barely got out to safety, did Zest. Rez comes in. Bunny back into the fight. Fault line used just to stave them off from pushing down this ramp. Check the corner, they spot King. Jump up over the top, Bunny dead. In the middle of the air, Afina does manage to come in with that peek over across from screens. Keeping Goddead alive. 3v3 now. Just like that, the Vision Strikers swing it back into their favor, and it's just Afina left. It's here onto the site. RB tailwinding forward fearlessly in front of his face. As Stacks does fall, but he gets the kill, and Vision Strikers tie it up 2-2.
Yeah, this is just great stuff from the Vision Strikers. They get in there pretty quickly and effectively, cover all the right angles. It's just, they're so tough to displace. It doesn't matter who is in that corner. You know, if it's King or if it's RB, if it's Stacks, I don't care.
So bold for RB to go for that tailwind forward like that, too.
He just timed it perfectly. I think he knew that there was going to be a fake tap. And
Well, he goes in right on the back at Stack's dying, so
yeah,
just gets it. But it's such a huge gamble because if you die, I mean, you know, losing a rifle like that.
yeah, you don't. It's not great. There is the crossfire there,
Yeah.
like from ramps and from the others, you know, from elbow. If
yeah.
he dies, but yeah, still, just the confidence is rolling right now.
If you're watching this in your jet main, do not do that.
Don't do this at home,
in your
kids.
solo queue plays. Your teammates will not enjoy it because more than likely you will just get shot, and it won't work out. After Shock to clear the corner, turret is there, but it will be fine. Take another play around A at the moment. Zumba's watching from ramp.
Well, it's just a matter of time before the Vision Strikers kind of have to do something. 50 seconds left. Already pushing hard through mid is Bunny, but he's going the wrong way.
It's like there's nobody in ramen.
Yep, they need to start rotating yesterday.
Oh, does not get punished for that B. Zumba going to be thankful for that. Dash forward now onto the site. They clear the rest of it. They say, yep, bring the spike forward. Let's get set up. 2 over by screens, 1 in heaven, 2 coming down ramps. Glow looking to hold that out, but oh man, Zumba. A great shot on the King who had inched his way forward to the top of ramp. Wrap around from Bunny, catches Glow off guard. Now it's 3v4. Couple guns getting picked up. Zest goes down. Need to clear the left side. RB playing around the corner. Godden instantly domes him, and it all comes down to Stax. Here's the rocket, but Stax is already dead, so the rocket's not going to find too much value.
This all started with Glow falling to Bunny. I mean, Bunny, even though it's not late. I mean, Vision Strikers took long enough that they were able to rotate in plenty of time. It is split, and you can actually get around the backside of the map pretty quick. But Bunny's able to get there pretty fast through the sewers. I don't know if Glow just doesn't hear him, or Glow usually pretty good about watching those lurks himself, since he's kind of one of the best at doing that. But he gets completely blindsided, and that's a real problem because you give Bunny a good gun, then Bunny steps up into ramps.
It really comes down to this, is what it is.
That too, that's a big problem.
Yeah, Zumba, I think.
I don't know what King's doing there.
Well, Zumba getting the kill on the King, I think, is what made Glow say, okay, I have to be watching ramps right now because I got to watch main for the rest of the team, and they're just not ready at all for Bunny. Much like God that is not ready for RB. Tailwinds himself through mid into Mail, instantly gets the headshot, clears out the turret. After Shock to clear that back sight. Cutting through the nebula, there is a Athena, but Zest is waiting for him at main. We'll just go ahead, throw a heal out onto himself. Vault line over onto Alley as the wall comes up. 5K dazed. Can't do too much. They spot Bunny dropping down.
Love the change of pace from the Vision Strikers. Just aggressive and fast. Bunny is so darn good.
Does manage to find one, but it's a decent split here from the set of Vision Strikers trying to cover all angles. Glow gonna be dazed as RB finds Zumba. Making that a 1-for-1 exchange. Spots 5K, gets the headshot. Now it's all on Bunny. Just creeping around, not giving line of sight here to Zest. And you can see he doesn't know which way to look, and rightly so. Vision Strikers, they have this map covered. RB will find 4 kills on the round, and they will keep things tied up to 3.
Yeah, again, it's just so smart by the Vision Strikers. You know, they've been so slow, so methodical throughout this game so far, and this time it's just fast and aggressive. RB right into heaven. And once you're the attacking team, if you can take control of heaven, you've got a pretty good shot at taking control of B. They're able to do that. Set up some good crossfires at the end. And even though Bunny's amazing, they just not quite strong enough. For F4Q, you can see here, RB, 4 kills in this round. It's nuts. It's all over the place. And he's just, again, when he's dialed in, he's just as good as some of the other guys.
Stack's thinking about clearing this angle. Holding, just waiting patiently to see if anybody pokes out.
Well, it's
Don't think better of it.
It's judge time for F4Q, so it worked on Bind.
Yeah.
Wouldn't be too surprised to see it work here. They are so smart about keeping themselves in good positions with these judges. Even Zumba, who's playing Astra, which is not a agent that you would normally think of as an agent that hangs out with judges.
Creeping forward now is 5K King going for the lineup, but does get domed. 5K gets the kill, backs off. Rez comes through instantly. Now they get the wall up. They'll be able to stay protected at least for a little bit longer. Slow orb going to be tossed out. Several members, however, here onto the side. GodDead filming 3 back to back to back with the Sheriff. Bunny dropping down. Manages to find King, and just like that, it is yet again Stacks all on his lonesome. He has stopped GodDead in his tracks. Follows up for another one, but isn't ready for the corner push there from 5K. So F4Q. Persevere, they swing it right back into their favor, just trading blows with Vision Strikers.
It's just too much for the Vision Strikers to handle. Everybody's on B. It's just literally everybody for F4Q, and Vision Strikers are trying to push through, and even with the gun advantage, it's just not enough. And now things really swing towards F4Q. They really just handed over a lot of cash and guns to them. So now things get a little bit interesting, because it's the Vision Strikers who are in a money kind of problem. They're in a money, I don't want to say deficit, they still have a bit, but now they have to decide. They're in a really awkward spot.
Huge round from GodDead on the hold. Now Sheriff's in the hands of Vision Strikers. Stack's not opting for one. Just making sure he's got that utility here. 2 blinds. No aftershock. So can't clear that back of sight. Normally we just see him chuck that straight out. Blade Storm's going to be used. Blinds coming through. They spot Bunny, I do believe. Maybe not.
You gotta smoke heaven.
For now, will just be the turret. Fina wisely hanging back. Not peeking. Knows that Blade Storm very well could take his head off, so.
Yeah, they really want to get Afina out of there. That's why they didn't smoke it. They're trying to bait Afina, see if they can get a pick. Now, they're going to rotate to A.
All right, Empress used here by 5K. Vandal in hand, that is a very dangerous and terrifying proposition for Vision Strikers to deal with. He's currently playing on the back of sight over towards screens, just staring down over here at a main.
30초 남았습니다.
Alt line. Ready to go from Stacks. Oh, goes for the shots. Fault line will clip in onto him. RB. Tailwinding around the side now. 3 kills gone. 5K dismissing himself out of the fight. Push for it. RB gets the right click, but Bunny is there to capitalize. Now it's all on Glow. Finds one with the Sheriff, but F4Q will finally separate themselves from Vision Strikers up 2 rounds, 5-3.
It's a tough round for the Vision Strikers, not have enough money to go for the buys, so it's the Sheriffs, and they make a bit out of it. Bunny doing a good job covering his teammate, knowing that there's the potential that RB is going to push in. He is RB. He's been very aggressive throughout both of these maps today, going back on a jet, so just being there, making sure you don't give that gun to RB, don't give him any breathing room, don't give him a chance. And now Vision Strikers in a precarious round. It's the money's gone. It's all into the guns and the armors and the utility. Now they have a tough one ahead. I mean, again, it is split. They're on attacker's side, but there is a lockdown for Afina too, so retakes could be a little bit easier.
Yeah. I mean, I'm thinking about how this went, versus WGS, where Vision Strikers were very much losing out on the defender side, had to win on the attacker side. And if that's going to be the case here yet again, because you know that F4Q is just going to push the aggression when they swap sides. Vision Strikers, they might not be able to keep up with it. Time will tell. Shot is not lined up. RB gets spotted. Get domed to the wall bang as the dismiss comes out, and 5K just takes a little peek down ramp. Push was there for a moment from Stacks, but with the recollapse here from the rest of the squad, Zest will find a kill. Nano Swarm will buy them just a little bit of time, as the Neural Theft will reveal the rest of the team. They say, okay, let's go the other way. Let's break down that wall, or at least fake it. So they do go ahead. They break that down.
It's a good fake. It at least gets the Sage to bite. GodDead's
Bunny doesn't fully bite, though. Bunny's lurking in the back, tries to line it up, but Zest, he's got the shot. Finds the kill, wall goes up now. Putting up that CT access into heaven. And Afina is left to his own devices here on the site where Stacks will kill him. Low can't quite get the lineup, but GodDead manages to find 2.
That's bad.
Suddenly, just like that, it's a 2v2. The heal's going out onto GodDead, just keeping himself top back up.
GodDead is a bad, bad man. That makes this way harder.
Line coming out, but GodDead, he's got the timing perfect. Catches Stacks without his gun drawn. They move forward, they get in onto the spike, and that's going to be the wall coming up. Zest, he's going to have to push through this. Drops down there, sticking through it. He gets there, he gets the kill, but the spike has already been defused at F4Q. Another round, now 3 in a row.
It's a fantastic use of the Cosmic Divide. Just really, really great. it gives you enough time to defuse. You know, you have no idea what's going on behind it. Even if they kill the diffuser, you've got the crossfire there. That's God Dead. A bit of a mistake by the Vision Strikers, putting themselves in a spot where God Dead can pick up that quick double. You don't usually see the Vision Strikers stacked up like that. Usually they're pretty good about keeping themselves spaced out enough that things like that don't happen.
Yeah.
But in that case, regardless, all the credit in the world to God Dead. That was huge. Vision Strikers had that round one. We've got to give a lot of credit to Athena. He bought a ton of time at elbow.
Yeah.
He really did a good job giving enough time for the reinforcements to get there.
Well fought. God Dead really the one who's just absolutely shining right now for the side of F4Q. 5K as well, carrying his weight, looking for this kill over at ramp. Puts quite a bit of damage out onto RB, but will take some in response. God Dead, speak of him yet again. Almost gets the kill onto Zest for a double. Will throw out the slow orb, can go ahead and heal himself back up. Or wait, yep, throws the heal on to 5K instead. Bunny finds King. Takes a couple shots in the wall as a celebration. And there's 3 members left now for Vision Strikers.
Uh-oh.
Oh, yep. Close personal. Boombot might not spot him, but Bunny is ready. Finds the kill, and as the smoke goes away, Simba will get rid of Zest, and it's just Glow around the corner, who does not last very long. 7-3 on the defense. Vision Strikers seemingly unable to stop his onslaught from F4Q.
Yeah, they're having a hard time just getting through anywhere. They're trying to kind of individually see if they can make some plays on both sides of the map, but they're just getting shut down. Nowhere, you know, even though F4Q lets you get in a little bit deep, they have somebody in ropes ready for you. So there it is right there, Bunny, just ready. And then it's just some good double peeks in mid. And yeah, F4Q doing a great job on defense. See if they keep it up. Maybe Vision Strikers looking to push the pace a little bit. Rolling Thunder coming down.
RB trying to wall bang on the box. Nobody's going to be there. Pushing up, has to wait out the Nano Swarm. Bunny right around the corner. The alarm bot going to be going off. Is he ready for it? He is. Bunny now falling. RB has to pull back as the Cloudburst does not last very long. And there's a lot of angry members waiting around that corner. Can't continue to play forward though. So they do manage to push up and get the res. Fault line goes through. Gets onto 5K. The push into the back of the days. Glows comes up with 2. RB finds another. Drops back down into ropes. Vision Strikers hard and fast into the A site. Spike planted. 2 members left versus 4 for F4Q.
It's just great identification by the Vision Strikers of where F4Q was bottlenecked. A great fault line opens the door for Glow and RB to pick up a triple, even though they res. Oh, RB dashes out. Stacks gets the headshot to finish the job. But this is just, Vision Strikers know when to change the tempo, know when to, you know, pick up the pace. They push into A hard. F4Q's not exactly ready for it. Even though Bunny dies and they res him, the Vision Strikers still pick up all the kills. So that's 6 kills in that round for Vision Strikers.
Yeah, now 4-7. Looking to just go ahead, make this 5-7, much like we saw, you know, from them on our first map. Which again, defender sided, not going to be too bad for them. So F4Q is going to be looking to go ahead and take this final round away.
I think even 8-4 is maybe Vision Strikers favored, to be honest. Maybe. Zest still has his res, so we've got to be super careful. I do not want to see Zest going down.
And needs to try to stay alive. We know he likes to play forward aggressively in this garage, lurk around a lot, even if the rest of the team starts to pull out. Triple star set up, guide the way. Push in, blind is good. RB finds the kill. The rocket is out, but it gets nothing. The nade from beyond the grave, however, will manage to find Zest. So the res is not going to be able to come through, and just like that, it's going to be 3v2. Goddead misplacing the wall just a little bit, gets forced out of position, and Stacks capitalizes, finds the kill. Athena, however, finds Glow, and now it's going to be the 1v1. Stacks with no HP, cannot line it up. 5K gets the headshot onto the headshot master, and F4Q, they take the first half 8-4.
That looked so good for Vision Strikers, but they lose Zest in there somewhere in the chaos, and there's no res available then. Just some really good shots, some really good trades. I'm just not sure if the Vision Strikers, did they ever smoke Heaven there? Be Heaven when they were on the push? I don't think they did. At least that it went so fast, I don't even know.
Either way,
I didn't catch it.
It's a solid amount of rounds picked up here for F4Q. Great way to close it out. The pistol round, if they can start off with a win there,
Yeah.
you know, they're looking to move up 10-4. So Vision Strikers, see if they can persevere and come back on this. Again, this would be the second time that they've ever lost on this map if F4Q can best them here. And that would also mean that we're headed to a map 3, which Haven is not necessarily going to be Vision Strikers' favorite.
No. Well,
I mean, it is, but not by as large of a margin as you might anticipate.
I mean, I tell you what, everybody is bringing their best against Vision Strikers. Everybody wants to be that team to say that we were the first. We were the ones who shut down the juggernauts of Korea. And Goddead is really lighting up the scoreboard right now. 16 and 10. That is just incredible. It's a battle Sage. It's split. Sage is asked to do a lot on split.
Yeah, for sure. F4Q making their way around past the fault line. Spunny himself quite far forward, gets the first shot on a Stacks, and that is a very bad look here for Vision Strikers in a very important pistol round. Dark cover coming down as Glow tries to hold here from the top of ramp. Boost up over the top from them. They'll let 5K chill. Get the plant. 5K with the boost. Manages to find Zest. Has the Devour going off as well to get himself topped up. RB will find one. Eliminating a little bit of the healing here. It's 3v4, and as I say that, it's just going to be Glow to himself. And he also falls. 9 now on the board for F4Q. Can they actually pull it off?
Well, they're doing what they couldn't do on Bind, winning some pistol rounds. So that, gives them that little bit of an edge that maybe they didn't have on Bind. Maybe they can prevent the overtime here. Maybe they can get enough going on the attacker's side. We'll see, though. Every time it feels like the Vision Strikers are in a deficit, they find somehow, some way to get it done.
Looking at Bunny.
Judge time.
Here it comes. One forward, avoids the fault line. Pushes the corner, instant one shot onto Glow, follows up onto Stacks. That's the round in the books. Unless Zest has something to say about it. Does manage to take out 2, but Zimba will eliminate him. Low HP on Bunny, 20 health, but now with the heal coming out from Goddead, will get topped up, and this makes it very difficult for RB and King to get anything done.
I mean, the judge is just so powerful.
RB gets one, follows up for the second.
Whoa.
Suddenly it's a 1v1. Comes down to who can get the headshot. He's trying to get that wall bang through the box. Goddead gonna relocate over to the other side. Doesn't want to continue peeking from the same angle. RB showing his head for just a moment there. Doesn't get the hits in, playing around the wall. RB with 8 health. Can he actually pull this off? Still a decent amount of time remaining here on the spike, but needs to get onto it pretty damn soon. Hasn't been able to spot him. Takes a shot through. 5 bullets remaining here in the chamber. Pushes on the corner, tries to get the gun, but Goddead says nope. Gets the kill. Now 10-4. F4Q. They're making it happen.
They can do it. They can absolutely do it. Now it gets much more interesting. First of all, the Vision Strikers got a lot of kills in that round.
Sure.
So that is economically at least going to give them the ability to buy.
Yes.
Now they're spending all their money. So both teams spending a lot of their money. But the judge from Bunny being able to keep it multiple rounds in a row, he saves so much money doing this. There's a lot of Korean pros who talk about this, especially on Split, that judges are so valuable. You can accrue so much value over time with it on this map.
Okay, well, King will spot them, calls this out. Good leer, but Bunny, it does get cleared, and RB has the shot before he can hit the ground. King follows up for another one now as Afina gets eliminated. Goddead trying to do something here. This King does get tagged up through the map a couple times, falls down to 70 HP. RB trying to hold it down. Great peek out from King, gets a kill on the back of RB's death. Sprays through, so much damage on the 5K, and he will fall. Nearly flawless, only losing RB. Vision Strikers, they put around on the board here in the second half.
Well, buckle up. I think we're going pretty long into this. All it takes is one round.
Give me another overtime.
That's kind of what I was thinking. That's definitely what I was feeling.
Inject that overtime straight into my veins, please. Yeah, I mean, the fact that RB holds this long with 25 health.
Just nuts. Well, just doing a great job behind the map, just being cagey. King is so good. Gets that initial, scout with the camera. Gets so much info on what's going on, and then it just becomes a shooting gallery. Wow, RB playing way up here.
He's trying to change it up, catch them off guard.
Yeah, they want to take control of this alt orb.
About King to back him up here. Can he transfer over? They both peek out. They manage to find the kill. Only RB taking any shots. Nice little duo play from Vision Strikers over at A. King will continue to play down, and yeah, Glow just spraying through. Gets the kill. He'll TP over to the other side. Rotates coming in from Zest, in all likelihood to try to offer up some healing here to the coach, not the coach, but the in-game leader here of Vision Strikers.
Look at his crosshair
Just
placement.
pull the trigger stacks.
It's so good.
He knows the lineup.
Yeah. Well, it's right underneath that piece of paper that's on that wall. You can line it up with that.
Glow. Yeah, hello. God dead. Pushed out now.
30초 남았습니다.
Stacks goes for the peek. It would catch him off guard. As the rest creep up into heaven.
Through heaven.
Oh, Glow falls. God dead gets the entry.
Oh!
Follows up for a second. He's not ready for Stacks in the back of sight, but now they know exactly where he's at. They do have this nade from Bunny.
아군이 한 명
There's the shots coming
남았습니다.
through. He'll let it loose. Stacks trying to hold firmly with 45 HP. The initial explosion does finish him off, but now it's going to be Bunny by himself, and the bomb is up here on the rafters. Cam coming out, and he just does not have enough time. Vision Strikers say, you know what? Let's just pull away. They dart him. He's only got the Sheriff in hands, looking to recover a gun. Will pick up a Vandal here in the end, but Vision Strikers managed to close it out.
Oof. That was rough sledding on a Sheriff round. I mean, against a Sheriff round, even getting the opening pick as well. Goddead is hitting some incredible shots with that Sheriff right
Look,
now.
if Vision Strikers close out the series 2-0, if they win here on Split, can we just give Goddead the MVP anyway?
Yeah. No, he's nuts right now.
Because, good God.
He's incredible. He is just hitting everything he looks at. It's insane.
Yeah, incredible snap up to the top there, and just it didn't have the information of Stacks being in the back of sight, so it doesn't look that way. Rocket coming out, RB, oh no! Takes him away and actually gets out safely. Yeah, Tailwind over to the side to keep himself safe. Rez will come in. That's going to be a no armor, no ult raise. As the wall is being broken down, and Zest is right on the other side of it, does pull away. Goes up the ropes, back over now into a heaven. As Nebula gets called in.
Oh,
Smith,
they tried
dissipate instantly.
Yeah, they were trying to bait him out.
It almost worked.
It was close. I like that. That's really fascinating. You try to use those, the Nebulas, dissipate them, see if you can get somebody peeking. It's really, really nice. Well, Bunny's going to head down into ropes. The wall has come up, though, at the top of ropes, so they're going to find that they have to put some bullets into that to get through, and that's going to kind of... Oh, but Afina's ready for the lurk.
Trying to lurk around the back. Glow cannot come out on top. Afina surviving with 72 HP. Now they'll press in here onto the A side. Stacks the closest one, but has to wait this out. The heal will come in onto the enemy Killjoy. Still 2 kills away. Turn on the blind. Goddead now going to be eliminated. Suddenly starts looking a little bit more winnable here for Vision Strikers, but are they ready for mail push? 5K pressing in. The Neural Theft will come out, giving Stacks all the vision that he needs, but can he clutch at the fault line? Does not connect on the Zumba. He tries to back his way in onto the site, and F4Q close out the round. 1 more to go to lock in overtime. 2 more to take it away and send us into a map 3.
I mean, this time it's F4Q using the information of the Vision Strikers against them. The wall is there, Vision Strikers are ready for it, and that's when the lurk happens, and Afina just shuts it down. I mean, that's the round. And Vision Strikers are really getting kind of figured out on this map. Look at Afina, he's just completely ready for this. Gets RV and Glow. They you know, and then 5K's ready in mail for King coming. It's a wasted Neural Theft.
Stacks just waiting. Rolling Thunder ready to come crashing in if they get the call that this is going to be an A push. We know for now that it's not going to be the case.
Yeah, Vision Strikers are in a gun deficit as well.
Yeah.
Sheriff's in a frenzy. RB does have the Blade Storm, though, so there is that going for you. And anytime he has a Blade Storm, a Thrifty it feels very likely.
Afina making some noise. That's going to be the call for the Rolling Thunder. They push forward. RB trying to find the kill. Drops down, and Athena comes out on top. That is a huge blunder from Vision Strikers. Such a heavy investment. 2 ultimates and no kill to speak of. Now the B site broken open with just 2 members left. Glow and Stacks. The push up over top. Glow is ready for Athena. Takes his head off, retreats back, picks up the Vandal. But Stacks is eliminated. The nade now into Mail just to stave him off a little bit longer. And Glow, what do? You just have to hold on to this weapon.
Oh no. Oh, Zumba's ready.
He is ready for it, but he actually doesn't line it up. The reaction time not going to be there. Glow, feeling like he wants to go for it. Goes for the little jiggle peek. Taking some shots around the corner. The slow orb coming out, but Glow makes it to the far side of that. The spike ticking faster and faster. He's got so many angles to clear here. Spots Goddead down below. Goddead gets him. That is overtime locked in for F4Q. 1 more round to win split. Vision Strikers have to win 6 in a row just to take us into overtime yet again.
I mean, this is crazy. F4Q, I don't see a world where they don't win this at this point. I mean, 6 in a row on defense for the Vision Strikers, of course, doable. Of course, they've done it before, but can they do it now with the way that F4Q is playing? No. I mean, Goddead is on another level. Bunny's playing great. It's just, I mean, almost the whole team is has a positive KDA.
I have the operator in the hands here of RB. Glow going to be going over for the Odin, so you know this is truly desperate times and desperate measures for Vision Strikers. Goddead inching forward. Slow orb will come down as Zest starts to play into Mail. Has that res available, cannot afford to get picked off. They're so close to pushing around the corner. Zest continuing to play off. The blinds come in. Bunny not clipped by it. They go for the peek. Zest has to pull back. Wall going to be raised. Cutting them off. They're not hard committing into B. They pull back. Spike dropped here into sewer, and it seems like this might be the new call.
No damage done, really. Goddead took a little bit of armor damage, but that's about it. So, at the end of the day, not much coming out of that. That's going to put F4Q heading back over there. Look at this lockdown.
The lockdown is going to be used. King is going to have to dip out of here. Glow finds to sit back over by screens, but now we see the Empress coming in. They smoke him off. Kind of just wants to hold that angle, but does pull back for a moment. Stacks here, caught out. Bunny finding the kill. He sprays into screens, puts a little bit of chip damage in onto King. The boom bot will clear as it pushes through the nebula. Nanoswarm going to be used. Spike now getting planted. As we will see the Cosmic Divide completely cutting things off. Screens, Heaven, all of it gone. Rez comes out using the cover to bring Stacks back into the fight in Heaven, but can they retake this site? It's a 5v5.
This is going to be the biggest moment for the Vision Strikers in quite a while. They've really got to get this done. I mean, the Cosmic Divide has them completely pinned. Glow's trying to push through ramp, really clear this out.
RB finds one. Bunny going to be eliminated. They still have one lurking in from behind. Zumba finding a kill. King takes down one. He gets traded out. RB is gone. Now it's all on Stacks versus 3. Athena gets the headshot, and F4Q have done it in dominant fashion.
Look, regardless of the outcome of this map, I Need Girlfriend's got to be going, woof. We have a tough task ahead of us, one way or another.
For sure.
Because these guys are nuts. And you can see, speaking of nuts, the Vision Strikers, pretty darn good on this map.
Yeah.
88% win percentage on this map. Yeah. That tells you everything you need to know here. We're going to start heading towards A bit.
Vision Strikes on the attack now. RB inches forward out of long. The drone will spot Bunny. Gets the dart in onto him. Star coming down to be used defensively there from Zumba across the map. They get the call, can open up with the gravity well. And then hope that some shots get hit here. Five Bunnies playing back on the side. The Trailblazer will spot one. Cloudburst coming down. RB gets himself out onto the site. The Frenzy coming through. It's going to be a 1-for-1 exchange so far. RB having to pull back to reload. Goes back through. Goddead does find the kill. Stacks killing off another one, and Glow getting the finish there onto the enemy Sova. Such low HP bars, however. Zumba presses forward, but Zest gets the headshot. Is absolutely clutchable if he could have survived, but does not manage to do so, and Vision Strikers will win yet another pistol round.
Yeah, it's pretty classic stuff here from Glow. Throws down the smokes in the appropriate places, at Heaven, at A-Link, and then just gets a great paranoia that pushes Goddead way back into the corner, opens up the space for RB to jump forward onto the box successfully, and then just falls apart from there. They just come in from a couple different angles, even though Bunny tries to get a pretty decent paint shells into the members coming from long A. Doesn't do too much. They're able to push forward and get the job done.
Scouting out a short. Doesn't get the spot, just tucked away around the corner is Goddead. They have a two-man stack moving up short right now, and nobody's watching this for Vision Strikers. They're keeping in behind. The drone is going to be good, but they push it aggressively. They can't draw his gun out fast enough. RB now going to be tailwinding to the other side after finding one. Clears out the dart. He's waiting for a little bit of extra support here from his teammates. Stax will find the kill, and RB updrafts to avoid the damage from the paint shells there from Bunny. Very nicely done. He stays safe. It's going to be a 1-for-2 exchange as they start wrapping down. Stax, is he ready for it? The answer is hell yeah.
No, the senses are great here for F4Q. They know exactly what the Vision Strikers think they're doing. They waited out, and they almost get a great 2-for-2 trade on a save round. That's all you can ask for. I mean, the one isn't too bad. They almost got two. They almost got RB, but Vision Strikers just barely able to hang on. Get the spike down. Now the retake with Zumba and 5K. Nigh impossible against any team, but the Vision Strikers in particular are going to be extremely difficult.
5K looking to drop down. Stax just chilling in the back here at short. So operating in the cubby while Glow watches from a lobby. Stax will find one before Zumba gets the kill, but RB pressing out finds the final. The Vision Strikers will move up to 0. F4Q with rifles in their hands. Can they get around win?
Well, you think back to Bind, the difference maker, the pistol rounds. The fact that Vision Strikers were actually able to win pistol rounds and then the follow-ups really saved their bacon.
They did lose the rifle round, though.
They did.
On Bind, so.
Oh, that's right. They did lose round 14.
It was a fast turnaround, though.
Yeah.
They went 2-1 and then 2. So
most of they at least won the pistol rounds.
Yeah.
That's still very important. But I like what F4Q is doing there. Like their psychology is really good because the Vision Strikers assume that F4Q is going to be pushing through short A with some kind of shenanigans. And they were right. It just was a little bit delayed. It's Goddead again. Comes around the corner and gets King.
Surprising move from King to not pull back. He got tucked into the corner there. Bunny wouldn't have had a line of sight on him, and he might have been able to stay safe and wait for a little bit of reinforcements to come through, but instead tries to press the issue to catch Goddead off guard, but he was more than ready for it with that Vandal. Bunny as well, ready. Pushes out, gets a headshot onto Zest, and yet again, it's looking like the rifle rounds may just go the way of F4Q. Unless they can turn this around in a major way. RB dashing forward. Glow comes in from behind. They managed to find Bunny, but Goddead has managed to find one. Glow now eliminated, and it's all on Stax. Pushes out, finds one, but 5K is there to pick up the pieces. 2 remaining members left here for F4Q as they get themselves on the board in round 3.
Yep, by the books. It's, rifle round going towards F4Q as it kind of should. Vision Strikers continue to, just beat down the door at A. Let's see if they change it up. Let's see if they try something a little different. Maybe a push through garage or something like that, although there is going to be the Killjoy utility being set up there. Alarm bot being placed at the garage door. Astra going to put her stars down at the entrance of B, and then the rest of Killjoy utility around C, ready for a push into there. She pings in the back towards Plat.
Hawk just checking out over towards B. Drone guiding King down into short. Bunny just going to be playing around the corner. Bunny peeks on the back of that. Could get punished as he does have that judge ready to go. King gets himself tucked away, just going to be lurking deep while the spike starts getting rotated over towards C. They check Cubby at long. Don't manage to spot anything. Vision Strikers just trying to make up their minds. Don't have too much information at the moment.
Basically 0. They probably saw the star at the front of B, maybe.
Bunny is pushing.
Oh,
he
boy.
could absolutely destroy King. He looks the other way. King gets one, pushes out, gets both. A huge play from him. Now dark cover going out. Cut off that defender's access. Cam going up over top.
Great follow-up with the Seekers. That really buys them a little extra time to get King in safely.
Yep. Glow, as per usual, going to be hovering back in lobby, and it's looking like another fast turnaround here for Vision Strikers. 5 members strong, looking for the flawless round, so just retain all of these rifles. Trailblazer may have just been able to spot the Astra on the other side there, but you can see, yeah, everybody from F4Q calling the abandon. You know that's going to be way too risky to try to get a retake.
I don't even think they're, yeah. There's just no reason to even try. Vision Strikers are out of here. I like where Zesco's looking with that recon dart, really stacking up with that camera to give them great vision. Even if the early defenses fall apart, they're ready. You know, again, the thing that makes the Vision Strikers so good is that they're layering their plans. They're layering their backups. We didn't see much of that on Split, but here you can see that they're really thinking way ahead. The camera's right on the door to A Link.
Let's keep our little fingies crossed that we don't have any more issues. Bunny will be going back over onto the judge here. Bulldog out for Athena. Otherwise, the 3 Vandals still retained here for F4Q, looking to turn their luck around.
And I mean, Bunny with the judge is Bunny just as good with any other gun, to be frank. Hey, Glow thinking about checking out what's going on here at Long C. Couple pot shots being taken. Athena keeping himself very, very safe. Reinforcements are arriving in the form of Bunny. But Glow is just faking it. Nothing going to be pressed forward just yet. Vision Strikers all regrouping. Back by their spawn even. And really taking their time to think about this. Going to lead the way as they look here. God Dead going to be holding an angle. Gets spotted though.
Just sending out recon of his own. Doesn't see much of anything, and only 1 shot fired at it, so might be unaware as to how many members of Vision Strikers are currently playing up in lobby, but given the way that these rounds have gone, should lend them to think that it's going to be the entire team. Dash forward, jump up on top of the box, 5K, keeping himself obscured for the moment, does manage to find one, is going to take the dismiss out. RP, however, as that cloudburst fades away, has the shot lined up. Just like that, King gets traded, but it's for 3. Absolutely, you make that deal any day of the week.
What an entry by RB. 5K never saw him. He never saw him get up there. Crazy good stuff. So maneuverable.
Yep. Blind on the back end of the entrance and then ends up taking him down. Pushing onto the corner. Glow just taking some shots, just making sure Athena cannot push forward. Sentry doesn't last very long.
Man, RB is an F-16 fighter jet. Ooh, Athena gets stacks. The headshot with the Bulldog.
They'll be happy with that, I guess, and they'll just go ahead pull away with the Vandals.
Took your gun, bro.
Yep. Well, no one's going to be exiting over towards the defender's side, so they'll just pull back through short out to A lobby. Nobody there to capitalize and try to get any additional kills would be too risky. They'll hold on to 2 weapons yet again, but Vision Strikers are the ones starting to run away with it. 3 rounds up now.
Yep, 2. Lost 1, 1-2. See if they can keep it going. Money's weird again.
This happened on Bind. It was 2-1-2 at the start, and then
you're right.
And then F4Q won 6 straight
And then F4Q
rounds.
won a lot. Well, they're gonna really have to do it in unusual fashion because money is a problemo. Oh boy.
Uh-oh. Speaking of
Not
problemos.
like this. I was joking about the petition, guys. It was a joke.
Well.
I'm sorry, Achilles.
What were we talking about moments? Oh yeah.
The White House.
Right. NA will never win Worlds. That's where we were.
But that's when, you know, eSports is like finally going to be taken
if they
seriously.
Get invited to
when they get invited to the White House.
I mean, you know, if it ever makes it into the Olympics, I guess they would kind of have to.
It already has.
You know. Okay, well, if they could win at the Olympics.
The Pyeongchang Olympics.
Well, I mean,
League of
Legends.
Precursor. Oh, League of Legends.
Yeah, I know we had StarCraft too at Pyeongchang. So, but you know, if NA could somehow win at the Olympics, then I guess that they would have to be invited to the White House because all Olympic winners get invited.
I suppose so. I mean, and I would hope that.
So even begrudgingly,
yeah,
Biden would be like, oh, God, I had to meet a bunch of nerds this afternoon.
Now my office smells like Doritos and Mountain Dew. Oh, man.
Imagine if that was like the presidential spread that they laid out. It was nothing but like fast food,
Twinkies,
just Mountain Dew, and just garbage snacks.
If Trump was still president, he'd probably do that.
I think we prepared the food of your people. Just like out of touch, just no idea
Red Bull
about esports culture at all.
Yeah, instead of like in the champagne glasses, there's Red Bull poured into them. Oh man,
God.
This is like. I hope they get this figured out fast, but
yeah,
these are the things I enjoy talking about, like the ridiculousness of like
Just nonsensical.
No, yeah, this is what I really
dear.
live for. That's the truth of it.
I mean, this is just what happens, guys. You know, if you have to sit through multiple long pauses, your brains just kind of start to turn to mush,
Oh yeah,
and then just random things just start coming out of your mouth. Like I'm almost out of my energy drink, so
I'm out of I am through 3 large coffees.
yeah. So
We
it's
are-
gonna be
We are in the extra innings.
okay. Oh my God, is it for real?
Just unplug it and plug it back in again.
I mean, sometimes you gotta do that multiple times.
True. Well, okay, so now for real, things have gotten really interesting here for F4Q. They've been able to hang on to their guns, but they haven't been able to do much with it. I mean, yeah, GodDead's only got a sheriff, but again, with the way GodDead's been using that sheriff today.
Hey, he had that 3K on the last map, so
Yeah.
that might as well be a vandal
Yep.
for anybody else. Him rocking that. RB creeping up over towards garage makes a little bit of noise just to let them know that he is backing off. And it seems like Vision Strikers are just going to continue to hammer away at this A site.
Well, I think if they get the information that the Killjoy has moved over to A, they might change their mind. So they send the Trailblazer out. I don't know if they're going to see that turret or not.
Jones comes out, RB. Getting himself over onto the site. The Nano Swarm coming down. Alir is out, and it is looking good for F4Q. That 5K finds his second kill. Hunter's Fury finding another 5K with 3. Stacks left alive, but with only 38 health. We'll just go ahead and retreat back. Seems like he's going to continue to push forward.
I don't like this at all from the Vision Strikers.
Oh, okay.
Well, I like that.
I like that.
Yeah. But I don't like they could have gotten a little more information. Had they figured out, or they probably did figure out, that the Killjoy is in there. Again, I'm not sure if that Trailblazer saw that turret on the left or not, but if you know Killjoy is on this site, then I think you gotta realize that they're stacking this. You gotta try a different side. I mean, Stacks is just trying to see if he can pull out.
I mean, the problem is the turret on the side will just kill him.
Yeah, it will actually.
Okay, he knew it was there, clears it, but 5K is ready. Doesn't quite make it to his namesake, but gets 4 on the round, and F4Q finally stopped the bleeding. And, kind of mentioned it before, we went 2-1-2, then it went to 6 straight for F4Q on bind.
Oh, you're right.
It would be
Are they making a Stargate back there?
an insane turnaround.
Look at that. They're making a
Possibly,
Stargate.
I don't know.
Man.
The spikes explode and they make large pillars of rock come out of the ground, I
Tell
guess.
you what. I mean, you can already tear open dimensions in this universe. But, I mean, this is just a disaster. They have all the information. I mean, F4Q has all the information in the world. There's nothing that surprises them about anything that happens in that round. And Vision Strikers almost gets flawless because of it. Well, RB's hanging on to a Blade Storm and still got enough money for guns, so don't need to pull that out just yet. King's back up with a Neural Theft. Hunter's Fury for Zest. Stacks one away from the Seeker. Sklo one away from the Shadows. A lot of ults available in this round. Afina has Lockdown. Bunny has the Rocket in the pocket. And I tell you what, we'll see if they can... They might just be saving the Hunter's Fury for the Lockdown.
I thought maybe RB was going to go for the peek upon hearing GodDead exiting back into window. Does show a bit of restraint as Zest does not get sight of Bunny.
Yeah, it's good cover. Good setup there for F4Q.
Keeping that obscured. Hawk getting caught on the box just a little bit. And the push out comes in from GodDead. He manages to find 2 before getting struck down. Neural Theft going to be used to spot out the remaining 3 members of F4Q. Sees that 5K is going to be in the garage. Lockdown, however, getting popped. 5K finds 1, dismisses himself back. Hunter's Fury coming across to get rid of the lockdown. But now it's Zest on his lonesome. Rocket not going to connect, but it doesn't matter. 5K has the lineup 3 for him in the round, and F4Q bring themselves just 1 behind Vision Strikers now.
Yeah, RB not ready for that push out through the smoke. Gets blindsided. GodDead picks up 2. And then the Vision Strikers fall down again, and that's 2 in a row. Now things start to get interesting. Still plenty of money in the bank for Vision Strikers though, but now after this, they can't really economically afford to ball too much more. 5K is just eating up there.
Unbelievable.
What a shot. What a re-peek onto Glow. The rocket just barely misses, but whatever.
Huge round yet again here for F4Q. Getting the ball rolling. Let's see how far they can go with it.
They can get this done, man. This is, I mean, their confidence just never wavers. As hard as the Vision Strikers can punch, they can just take it right on the chin. Zumba is just thinking about pushing forward. He is another star there. He's going to activate the Nebula. I don't know if he's going to push into this or not. This is not the opportunity maybe to be pushing forward with those two there.
가져갈게.
Slow and steady as always here for Vision Strikers.
여기야.
Trying to get as much info as they possibly can. RB pinging out on the site. He's going to use the Blade Storm. You can see the updraft dash in onto the site. Perhaps does get spotted out. Goes in. Throws out one knife blind to check the cubby. Comes around the corner. He's just not ready for it. 5K finds another kill. Rotate is coming through here for the rest of Vision Strikers in onto the A site where Athena is trying to hold them back. Will manage to do so, finding Glow, but King gets some swift revenge. That being said, it's still going to be a man disadvantage here for Vision Strikers as the Seekers come out from stacks. Looking to garner some extra vision here for their squad. God dead, letting the shock darts loose. Can't quite get the hit there onto Zest. Bunny now looking for the jump in, does get King with the nade. That's the cleanup. The defuse will come in, and F4Q will tie it up 4-4.
I mean, even with the great TP from Glow, it just does not fool F4Q for very long. They're right there, ready and waiting. They are hitting their shots now. They are outpacing the Vision Strikers right now. They are fired up. The adrenaline is going. The opportunity is here to finally be the ones to beat the Vision Strikers. The Vision Strikers got to dig deep. They got to find some magic, because right now it is all F4Q the last couple rounds. So now the money starts to disappear for Vision Strikers, and they have to kind of go for a bulldog even. And RB already used the Blade Storm, so now he's poor. He's got a sheriff. They got to pick up some guns. They're going to get this done. Bunny just checking at long A, thinking about the bot, but opts not to use it. God dead, hard holding Garage. Nobody's pushed through. Nobody's really tried to push Garage too much for the Vision Strikers.
Yeah, I mean, just the second to last round there with the hit on the C site. Oh, Bulldog Vandal, triple Sheriff. 5K creeping in from behind. Glow will find one as Bunny.
That's huge.
Falls at long. 5K with this lurk from behind, however. It could be absolutely huge. He's already found one. Stack's going to get taken down. That's the spike on the ground. The Nano Swarm gets rid of RB. But King will find 5K. Will be able to recover a gun. It's a 3v2 with a low HP here on the site for player. And now F4Q, they need to be the ones to slow down the pace as they look to retake the site. The shock dart is perfect. It denies the plant. Zumba now pressing forward, gets himself in onto the site. Can just wait until he hears the spike gets tapped. He gets rid of Zest, and I think they have done it here on the round. Glow is spotted. Zumba pushing forward. Glow just cannot get it set up. F4Q take the lead.
Well, you were right. I mean, apparently it's just going to be a repeat of Bind.
That's 4 straight.
It's 4 straight, 2 more, and they can match it. It's just, I mean, the Vision Strikers in that round, to be fair, were at a disadvantage, but they pick up one early. They're able to really get the guns back in their hands, but a fantastic shock dart. Just the Zumba play right now with Astras is really making a big difference. These smokes that he's able to put down are covering so many angles for them, and they just catch Zest just completely not ready. You get you can double peek onto Glow and Hell there when he's alone. Bunny's gonna rocket forward. He gets the flick.
He has it. Zest is gone. Gets spotted, but it doesn't matter. He has safely exited, pulls out the dart. Hunter's Fury now for Goddead. Tags it onto one, but RB is quick on the push into Garage. Gets the headshot to make it a 1-for-1. Stack still chunked out, down to 70 HP on the back of the Fury.
No, King. He has an op. No.
Now RB is gone. Zumba getting spicy. Moves off of C site. King, he falls right into the spider's webs. Bunny getting the elimination. Glow pushing around the side. He and Zumba spot each other.
Hit him.
Playing it up patiently. Glow trying to play around as they go ring around the rosy, but Stax is there covering the back angle. 2v3 versus an operator. Smokes are down. Lear's coming out up over top. They're still playing in behind the boxes for now. The nade gonna displace Glow. Puts a smattering of damage onto him. Stacks, falls, and Glow cannot line it up. Bunny gets 3 with the operator. The closeout comes in on the back of the defuse. And F4Q will move up 6-4.
I mean, Vision Strikers is making some okay decisions on the backside of things, but King, there's no reason to die to Bunny's operator there.
Yeah.
Zero reason. I just do not understand that. You know it's there. Like, you just got killed by it. And he's probably not moving with it just yet. He's probably going right back up to A Heaven. That's the most likely spot for him to be. I don't know if he checked it with a camera. We didn't get to see it on screen. What a flick on his ass. That's just filthy.
Great opening.
Yeah, but going back to King, I don't know if he checked it with a camera or what. I mean, I would assume, but it's starting to... I don't know what's going on with the Vision Strikers right now. They are just not the same team we're used to seeing right now. I mean, to be fair, F4Q is nailing their shots left and right. They're covering each other very well.
Yep. They're playing out of their minds right now. God dead. Spotting RB on the cross. We'll just go ahead. Pull back, throws out a shock dart. Not going to be able to find the thing. Dips around the corner to send out the drone. And F4Q continue to change things up. It's going to be 5K now with that operator in his hand as he stares out here at mid from B. RB taking a ton of damage. Pushes in on the back, however, of that Trailblazer. But are they going to be prepared for Zumba here at long? 5K in the back of the site. Manages to find Zest on the cross. Over towards the main part of the site. 4 members still left alive. Spike is here on C. We'll start getting planted now. Boombot to try and lead the way. The rocket spots RB. He cannot get away. Stacks melted down. The spike not planted. Glow, however, manages to find 3. It's he and King versus 5K.
Well, Glow's got a good angle, got a good gun. He's able to pick it up off of this. This
creep
could...
around.
Oh my god, a thrifty.
He's got it. To get the kill. Go for the spike plant here on the back end just to get the extra little bit of cash to help out as much as possible. But here we go into the last round of the half. They didn't quite make it to 6 rounds like we saw on Bind, but they still got 5 straight to F4Q. As Vision Strikers barely regain control, they look to go in 6-6.
Well, it is Haven, and Haven, you know, very balanced map. This is a great fight between 2 great teams right now. I am just loving what I'm seeing out of F4Q, though, in general today. I mean, this is now a force to be reckoned with in Korea. There are so many teams stepping up. It's so good.
As long as F4Q doesn't pull a WGS, that is.
Well,
but, yeah, no, they look great, all jokes aside. King taking a ton of damage from the Nano Swarm stack there. Knocked down to 52. Get some healing from Stacks. It's 5K. He's inching up into mid. Can't quite line it up. RB finds his head. Heals now coming out.
Zest can find a kill. He's going to get that Hunter's Fury, which means they have a counter to that lockdown. Oh, no.
Oh, Stacks trying to go for the heals. The Neural Theft does get used, but Athena with a very nice peak timing. Gets a major punish, evening it up.
Athena very aware that the Neural Theft was available and was ready for it.
God dead backs way the hell up. Himself back to safety. It's going to be a rush through short TP. Up into Heaven, I do believe, here from Glow. Turret cleared out. RB holding close with the Blade Storm.
It's nice that RB can get that Nano Swarm popped early. They're able to get Zest in. There is the lockdown, and there it is.
Hunter's Fury coming through. Gets the second tap. Looking for another target. Actually does connect onto Zumba. Stacks finding one. Finding another. This deep lurk around from behind. There's 3. Does he see 4? No, he does not. God dead finds the kill. But Vision Strikers looking like a surefire hit to take a 6-6 here in this half. Drop down comes through. He's trying to set it up. Cannot manage to do so. 6-6 will be the score.
Well, this time, Vision Strikers all over the place. Even though they lose King, the Neural Theft still does come down, so they're able to quickly get the information that they need to make the adjustment over to A. They can see where everybody is. They're like, well, let's go A. And again, they do a good job baiting out some of the Killjoy utility early so that Zest doesn't take a bunch of damage. He gets the plant, he gets his ult up, and then he can take down that lockdown. It's very well executed, very well planned out by Vision Strikers. That being said, F4Q doing a ton of nice things, of course. You know, in that last round, Athena being there to watch his dead teammate's body, knowing full well that that's, you know, the thing that needs to be used to get the Neural Theft off. Like, kind of like watching, you know, Sage if she's trying to res somebody. Oh, I just banged my knee into that.
There's some sharp edges on that.
Yeah, I'm
on our
fine.
audio
We're
mixer.
fine here.
But I mean, perfectly tied up now in the half. This is absolutely anybody's game, and we know how much F4Q excels when it comes down to attacking.
Yes.
We saw it from them there on split to help
Get
them
ready.
take it 13-6.
Get ready for the bunny show.
Well, let's see how things start. Who can take one step towards victory with this pistol round? Vision Strikers got the last one. Can they do it again here?
Double blast packs for Bunny, so he's ready to rock and roll. Got the half armor as well.
All right, drone spotting Athena. And kind of just everybody.
They're like, nah,
Just
that ain't
scramble
it.
out of there. Ult Orb does get picked up by God Dead successfully at C long. It's still 3 stack here at C. Gravity well. Oh no, tries to tailwind out of it. Bunny just absolutely one-taps RB.
Wow, what a gravity well.
Grabs the ghost. And I mean, again, Zimba. Incredible Astra player. Just a phenomenal start for them.
It's just so smart.
The deep lurk coming in from King over at C long, but he's got to pull out of there.
Yeah, that ain't happening. And they're going to send the owl forward into long A. See that it's clear, but doesn't really seem like something they're super interested in. So back over towards C is the rotation. One coming through garage. Good shot from King. Going to take Athena down. Doesn't take too much damage himself.
A little bit of extra damage in onto the pushing members here. Trying to
30초
exit.
남았습니다.
Shock dart not going to hit. Push around the corner. Glow waiting. Spike now going to be dropped onto the ground. He follows up, gets the final headshot there with the last bullet. 20 HP remaining for him. This 5K comes around from behind, dismisses his way out.
아군이
Tries
한
to
명
make his way
남았습니다.
into window, but he just can't do it. Zest is wrapping all the way around from long. This dark cover
스파이크가 설치되었습니다.
completely cutting himself off.
All Zest has left is his default with the arrow. He's not even going to bother to use it. He's just going to silently push forward with his ghost.
Oh. Okay, Dart's gonna come out, gets in onto the spike, wants to at least hold this to half. They start making their way through garage, they're creeping up, he'll pull off of it. Takes a bit of damage, and they will get the finish. F4Q win the pistol round, 7-6.
Well, as much as it is a fault of the Vision Strikers, it cannot be something that they can joke about much longer, because these pistol rounds are going to eventually be their Achilles heel. I could have said Achilles heel. Missed it. Darn it.
Oh, so original.
Gah!
No one's ever said that to me ever
Oh,
in
really?
the history of my career.
See, I thought I was clever. I should have known better. But it would have been funny to me, and that's all that matters.
Yeah, there you go.
Is that a shorty for Glow?
Yes,
That's unusual.
he is playing up close at C, but they're getting the call. This is just gonna be a rush, and yeah, spotted, RB, domed, instantly taken out of the equation. Wrap around from the side, King unable to do much of anything. It's eliminated, and Stacks is kind of just stuck in short. Now he's spotted, now he's dead. 5v2, F4Q, just foot on the accelerator. The rest of Vision Strikers just diving into them, knowing that the round is over. It's flawless now as we get ready to shift into the rifle round.
Well, this could be it. There's some fjords and whatnot.
It's like, ah, beautiful nature, and then you turn the camera around to the other side.
Guns, death, explosions.
Utter destruction. Just the landscape is torn asunder. Looks like a Ragnarok has occurred.
Yeah, it's not like Ascent, where there's just like the outside of the map is just like destroyed city. I guess we leave nature alone in the Valorant universe.
I mean, all the trees in the back there are destroyed.
Oh, that's true. No, forget it. What I said. We leave like half the world undestroyed.
Empress Online for 5K. That is horrifying if you were Vision Strikers. Zimba creeping forward. RB with the Vandal. Goes in, tailwinds out, doesn't want to play with fire, doesn't want to go for the re-peek. Actually got a decent amount of damage push onto 5K just by, you know, penetrating straight through.
Yeah, like how
Astra.
he's ready. Oh my god.
Okay,
He's
all right.
really ready.
I think RB is a little upset as to how he died in that last round.
Well, he's making up for it for sure. He's crazy good. He's very prepared for those pushes. You know, he knows that F4Q is going to get aggressive at some point, so he's getting up into the towers. He's ready to go. Zest has to be ready. He's not.
No, he's not. 5K gets the kill. Now all that damage that was done to 5K is going to be healed right back up. So he does get himself popped. Glow coming in from long, pushes quite a bit of damage onto Athena, knocking him down to 27. Peek around the corner, making sure that his back is going to be covered, and the Empress will get popped in the end by 5K. Throws out the Paranoia, and it's going to be good. They get the kills. Now just one last member lurking here in Garage, pushes out, Stacks, finishes him off. We'll go ahead and take the defuse. Vision Strikers look to stabilize. They win the rifle round, and they will bring us 7 to 8.
Yeah, fantastic Paranoia there. Just really opens the door for the team. Come through. It's just good timing all around. It's Vision Strikers kind of just used to it at this point. You just kind of are just like, yep, they push together. They, you know, one of them will use an ability, the others will follow up. That's what they do best. Just a wait and go. They're the best in the business at it, at least in Korea. But I think it's been a bit rocky for them today. Definitely not their best. That was good, though.
Yeah, really great set play. The Hawk, I mean, doesn't get the blind, but it forces him to turn around, which is just as good for RB to safely get that pick. Got the nice little one-tap on that bunny as he was trying to cross back, you know, from A lobby. So really good movement from RB. It seems like we might have a very rare attempted B take as the darts go forward. Do get cleared out. The Lear gone as well. Bunny looking for the entrance, gets himself up top, but the headshot comes in for Glow. They just have a chokehold right now on the site. Trailblazer going out around the side. RB comes in from behind, manages to find Goddad. It's going to be a 2v3. With the spike down in the back of the site. Bunny was the one carrying that. Push forward. Ooh, Athena. It's a very great shot. And suddenly this is absolutely winnable with Zest at 38 HP.
That's a great use to get rid of a nasty 50-50. To get in front of that smoke and just spray through it. That's so smart.
They still are going to have so much trouble trying to recover the spike, though.
Yeah, it's not easy.
It's, I mean, just look at where it's at.
He's got an Odin, bro.
It seems like they might be thinking better of it. They might just think, yeah, I don't know if we can do this.
Yeah, they got
They're at least just playing it slow. If I'm Zumba, I maybe think about just ditching the Odin on the ground, grabbing that Vandal, but he is going to be sticking with it. Zest rotating all the way back into C, forced out of Garage. King playing forward, gets a headshot. Spike still on the ground. Now it's 1v2. Zumba, can he pull it off? Creeping around the side, King goes for the check, spots him out. Knows the time is running low. Gets the plant. Just doesn't have an angle. Star set up, throws down the Nebula. Cuts out around the side, needs to try to find King. Pushes out, Zest is there. 30 HP, doesn't matter. Gets the kill, and we're tied up at 8 to 8.
Oh my goodness. This is just wild. This whole match between these two teams has been incredible. Just such a good performance that they're putting on for us here today. F4Q, I don't know how much steam they have left in the tank. They have been fantastic. They have been incredible today. The best version of them we've ever seen. And, you know, we know Zumba might be having to go to the military soon, so he's, you know, pushing to finally, you know, have something special before he has to go. But man, I mean, they've been playing great. Do they have it in them to be the first ones to take down the Vision Strikers is the real question. I don't know. I mean, they're trying. They're throwing everything in the kitchen sink at them. They're going to try this again.
Yeah, it's just going to be a rush here onto the site. Nobody really playing close by. The Hawk will come out, gets a blind, confirms that they're in on B. Clear out the back. They're going to be fairly well established. Bulldog shots take a decent little bit of damage there off of King.
Hardest site to defend, in my opinion.
Often one of the hardest to attack, but they get it for free. A lot of damage out onto Simba. 8 HP remaining for him. Goddad opens things up. 5K flipping to the side. Gets that devour going off, but Zest will strike him down. Hiding out in the smoke right now is Bunny. Judge at the ready. 3v3. He pushes out. He finds Stacks. And that is the closeout. Bunny gets 2. Simba gets the last. And F4Q take another step forward.
The fact that Bunny was crouched there saved his life. Stacks pre-fired right where he was, but he was crouched. It went right over his head. I mean, then Stacks wasn't expecting him to be there. He's like, well, I shot there. How, you weren't there. I shot it. Just, I mean, and then he picks up so many. I mean, Bunny. But a 5K, 22-9. What?
22-9-3.
That's ridiculous.
It was 21-7.
That's ridiculous.
So he's died 2 more times, only got 1. But yeah, it's been a phenomenal map from him.
He's really just hard carrying right now. Oh boy, RB.
Blitzstorm for RB. Goes across. Does he just updraft on the corner?
여기요.
Does see the alarm bot. They just boost over the wall to try to catch them off guard.
He might wait. Because I think they saw maybe 2. I think if he jumps up, he knows that that's a little too dangerous. Yeah, he might get 1.
Starts thrown down. He comes out. 5K. He's not going to get anything. Goes for the hard peek. And I cannot advise
I thought he should just wait.
that that happens. Stacks not quite lining up the shot, but doesn't get hit in return. For the boom bot, Cam will come out. Gets the dart onto 1. The blinds come in, just staving off Bunny for the time being. Stacks being a kill onto Afina. Over at short. King follows up for another one, finding 5K. Spike, however, has been moved up onto the site, but now F4Q have to split their attention a little bit more. Being
30초
said,
남았습니다.
Zest does go down. Nade lobbed up over the top. Glow has made his way into heaven. Shock dart over towards King, gets the hit. Major chunk onto him, and Bunny gets the finish. There you go, the closeout on the round. F4Q just 3 rounds away from being the first team to ever defeat Vision Strikers.
They're dialed in. It's looking really, really good. Big one right now for Vision Strikers. They had to save. Now they buy. Now can they get it done? Because if they can't here, then it's probably 1 round. The little things for the Vision Strikers today. RB, going to go for the operator it looks like, but RB can just wait there. Or, I mean, he doesn't even get traded 1 with that ace in the hole. If he's able to be patient with that, maybe that's a completely different round.
He's watching from B, boosted up on top of the site. Checking these angles, trying to see if anybody makes their way up into mid. So far, nobody's taking the bait. Plenty of gunfire to keep his eyes set over on this side of the map, though. Drone moving forward. Doesn't see too much other than a killjoy.
Cheeky camera placement right at the beginning of the kind of angle change over in long A.
Drone moving forward. Doesn't see too much. Star's going to be set up here in short. Everybody will start creeping their way over towards A. Dark cover coming out. Covers window. Trailblazers should be able to spot a fair few, but they destroy it right at the mouth of the doorway. Seekers now coming out. Vision Strikers, don't have much information to play with right now, so they're throwing out everything they can to get a little bit of information.
30초 남았습니다.
Oh, out into mid, there's 5K. Great kill coming through as everybody else starts to make their way over towards C. Bunny gets himself ready to get set up. Launches his way out onto the site. The Hunter's Fury going to be coming through the tracking glow, and Goddead has the shot. Manages to find the finish. The boom bot is there. RB, he's scoped in, doesn't realize it. Gets taken down. Bunny finds 3, and now it is just King in a 1v2.
Just insane.
It's creeping in from long. They're not quite looking at him yet. Bunny finds the shot. Cam goes up. He gets destroyed before he can scope in. Knows a Goddead's nearby, and he gets the headshot. F4Q, are they doing it?
It could happen. It's looking really darn good right now. What a gravity well that catches Glow. And they follow it up with that Hunter's Fury. They're doing such a good job playing off of that. I mean, Zumba is really showing Astra's incredible abilities right now. He is just really offering up so much utility, putting, you know, his teammates in bad positions, putting them in good positions. And yeah, I mean, it's Sheriff's, right? Because they don't have any money. They spent it all last round.
This is just backs against the wall. They need to win this on a thrifty. Otherwise, they are all in for 4 straight rounds to take us into overtime. The Hawk not going to connect onto Zumba. RB still in behind the brick stack. Has to get the hell out of there. The Cloud Burst expiring. Zumba just doesn't have the line of sight on him, but he still takes quite a bit of damage. Down to 71 HP. Doesn't have any armor now. The Emperor's coming in, 5K. He wants to put an end to it. He wants to at least guarantee that they will have this in overtime. The lockdown going to be used. Hunter's Fury coming out from Zest to clear it. Does manage to get the elimination, but now RB is going to be gone. The side is completely broken open as they wrap around the backside. King is gone. F4Q planting the spike. It's just Glow and Zest trying to stop them, trying to do anything to get some of these guns out of their hands to recover something, but there just doesn't seem to be any hope.
Oh, this is dire. This is absolutely dire for Vision Strikers. Zest and Glow, and again,
They pull him back in. Zumba continues to show what Astra can do. Shuts him down. Zest only gets one, and F4Q are one round away.
Could happen. Get ready, folks. Buckle up. It may be time. Now. Whew. Okay, operator again for RB. And this is it. Do or die. Everything comes down to this. F4Q is playing the match of their lives. I mean, this has just been an incredible run on Haven.
Insane performance. RB. Goes the operator. As the Vandal just taking some shots through the wall. Doesn't get the hit on the Goddead. Would have loved to have gotten some kind of hit, a stray, wallbang headshot to just get rid of one member of F4Q. Stars coming out, just fully investing.
What is he doing?
Just keeping Vision up, calling him off with the Dissipate. Glow crept forward at C-Long, but everybody starting to lurk back into A, which has been completely abandoned for the most part here by Vision Strikers. Two-member stack now into mid, but Bunny, he's watching window. RB needs to strike first. Zest manages to find one. They jump away. Zest taking quite a bit of damage, but it's a good opening kill. Dark cover now to block out in the window. Rest of F4Q make their way here to A.
Oh, smokes are down. Turret's up. It's time to get this plant. See if this is going to be it.
5v4 on the retake now. RB finding two. King going to get dropped. Shots coming through as Zumba fires back with two of his own. RB finds a third. Shot here from Goddead falls up, but RB gets the fourth. The defuse will be there, and they are not done yet. 9-12, Vision Strikers, they look to run it back.
I mean, it's just incredible how tenacious the Vision Strikers are here. Their lives are on the line for their record, for their streak. Now, their tournament lives are not over if they lose this. Let's just keep that in mind, but still, they got to win 3 in a row just to take it to overtime. I mean, with the way that F4Q is playing, RB though, just, I mean, him and Stacks, when you need to call upon somebody to step up big, it's him this time. My goodness. Fantastic work from RB.
A huge heroic play, and now he's going to be going for the operator. Has the Bladestorm to back him up in case he gets into a dire situation. He's currently boosted up here on top of C. Shoots away the drone, and it seems like F4Q are going to be thinking better about moving over to A, at least for the moment. Nebula will come up. He'll use an updraft to get back on top of the box.
They're really selling it, but they're thinking about B, but right now they're readjusting. Zumba starting to push his way into the mid-courtyard.
Cam was there. Zumba's got to be careful. No one there to punish him at the moment, as Zest just going to be joining forward. He barely does not notice either of them.
Oh, no.
Oh, dear.
Oh, no, they're leaving.
He does not check that hard enough.
Oh, no.
Zest now watching out in garage, but here comes the creep up. Everybody's over towards the A site. It's just going to be Glow. The Lear's coming out. That should be the call. Entry coming through. The showstopper is out. Bunny looking for a target. It's going to be stuck in the gravity well here from his friend. Rocket does connect. Manages to find Zest after they lose out on 5K. Nade into the back. RB has to pull away. Keeps himself safe, and now he's going to be attempting a retake with an operator in hand. Getting these angles can prove to be rather difficult. That's going to be the Cosmic Divide coming off
Everything.
this CT access. Hunter's Fury comes crashing in. RB, the first one to fall. Can this be it? King down to 11 HP. Manages to find one, but Stacks finds two, and it's all on Goddead. We'll spot him out. And Glow has the kills. Vision Strikers, they get another round as the defuse rolls in. A little bit costly, but they can recover the operator. They move up 10-12. 2 more to go to take us into a second overtime in this series.
No way. I mean, it seemed like F4Q had it in the bag. It seemed like it was over. But this is just crazy. The Vision Strikers, even with even with Zest not seeing anything with that owl, they still kind of react well enough to it. Glow this time able to just barely dodge that gravity well, doesn't get caught in it, doesn't get set in that trap again, is able to escape. That's a big part of this. That opens up a lot of space for them. Zest gets an opening frag in there.
RB is going to be going for an early pick.
Oh boy.
From short. Let's see if he goes for the tailwind forward. No, wants to save it for the exit. Still going to go in for the peek. Spots one, gets the shot on the God Dead. That's a phenomenal start here for Vision Strikers, who will not back down. Glow, however, falling. 5K gets the shot, uses the dismiss to get himself out to safety, so still going to be chunked out slightly as far as his HP is concerned, but they make it a 1-for-1.
Yeah, that sends a lot of reinforcements over to C just in case. F4Q felt like getting aggressive onto it. That you gotta respect that with F4Q.
This is just Axe all on his lonesome, and it's a very long rotate here for everybody other than Zest. He can cut through B, and getting back onto the site is going to prove to be difficult. The Lear's coming out, the Seeker's flying through. Hawks out, do get a blind. They do slow up F4Q here for a moment. Jade going into the back of sight. Bunny clipped out. Stacks just sprays through the smoke. He fights too. Oh my God, what a play. This should have been F4Q's entry onto the A site. This should have been their spike plant, but Stacks says hell no.
Oh, what? Afina! RB wasn't ready. He didn't pull the trigger.
It's still going to be a 3-for-2 though. They've got 2 creeping up from long. Stacks still going to be in heaven. F4Q need to play this perfectly if they want to close it out. But King says, I see her ass sticking out from behind that box. 5K. Flips him. Afina takes a chunk from the shock dart. And Zest is getting feisty. He pushes up on it, but Stacks is there to capitalize. The last man standing here for Vision Strikers, as he so often is. Gets the closeout, moves over, will recover the operator yet again to go back, get the defuse, and take us to 11-12. One more round, Vision Strikers. Can they actually do this?
How in the world does Stacks get that double from heaven? What is this man made of? It's miracles. I mean, it's just crazy. It's just absolutely insane. I mean, Afina tries his darndest. RB, I thought had him dead to rights. He pokes around the corner. He sees the gun first. RB should be prepped, but Afina just hits the headshot of his life, but it isn't enough. It's just insane. I don't know what is in Stacks' blood. It's ice. It's dry ice. It's something. That's nuts too, but adamantium, I don't care.
I mean, he gets the spot on one and just sprays and prays.
Just nuts.
Unreal. What a closeout. RB again, looking for the peak. Does get spotted this time, so don't think anybody's going to be taking that bait. Dark cover comes up. Glow just helping to keep him protected. Full push now coming up at C. 3 members in the nearby vicinity. They spot Glow. They don't get any shots in. Bunny going for the entry. The paranoia flies through. Zest on the corner. Manages to find one. Afina taking a little bit of damage on the spike. Going to be dropped. Tries to play back. The team is there. The firing squad comes through. Vision Strikers just one more kill. 5K versus 3 with the Emperor's pop. They spot him. They get the headshot. We're going to overtime again.
Oh my God. How? How are the Vision Strikers this good? This is incredible. I thought it was done. I was ready to finally crown somebody. Oh my God.
Not yet. Have to win by 2 now. The pressure, I mean, cranked up higher than it has ever been. Even in the Masters, the Stage 1 Masters Grand Final, Vision Strikers were not under this much pressure. Every map that they won, the 3 that they took versus New Turn, were all concise.
Yep.
They were easy. There was precision. This is down and dirty. This is mud wrestling. F4Q has dragged them down into the dirt, and they are trying to keep them under the water and smother them.
Yeah, just take them with them. I mean, you know, it's just crazy. This is the best of 3 I've seen in some time. And whatever happens, regardless of how this one turns out, huge props to both these teams for just putting on a heck of a show. 5K's fired up. He's been incredible for F4Q, and they're going to need a little more heroics out of him or somebody in this overtime. It's going to be Vision Strikers starting out on the attack side, and then F4Q on the defender's side. And this is going to be, if that overtime on Bind was any indication, this should be rather good.
I certainly hope so. I'm ready to go to the distance. It's nearly 11 p.m. The last train is leaving in 10 minutes, and I do not care. $25 for a taxi home after this series. That is damn worth it. So let's just keep burning that midnight oil here as far as I'm concerned.
Well, now the Vision Strikers paying some attention to Garage. We've seen that this has been kind of the area that they neglected on their attacking side.
RB moving up into the Nebula here just in front of B. 5K waiting on his left side. The Cloudburst going to be coming through. He takes so much damage on the entry. Desperately needs to regroup in here with stacks. He'll get that healing to come through, but obviously he's going to be without armor. Trailblazer to check. Doesn't go up through the window. Just wants to look at the C site. God dead. Waiting in. Takes a couple shots through the smoke. Don't know exactly where he's at. That paranoia comes flying in from Glow. Stacks finding one. 5K trading back as RB does fall, but Glow finds up his head. 5K getting dropped down. And is this how it ends? Vision Strikers looking to move up 1-0 here in the OT. Put us at true match point.
Seekers come out for stacks even to make matters worse, to make things more difficult for F4Q.
Nade just taking a little bit off of stacks, but that's as good as it gets. Dark cover here into the garage. Athena having to push forward, throws out the turret. They go for the push. They manage to find two. Grills fell three. Buddy getting two. Athena gets a finish. They turn it around. F4Q, are you kidding me? They take the round out from underneath the Vision Strikers' feet.
How? How?
Unbelievable, unprecedented. Looks like they can't even believe it themselves. Such a clutch play with pistols in hand.
I mean, Glow now. Everybody was looking and nobody was just ready. The crossfire seemed like they were going to be okay, but they get bottlenecked around the box. And a bunny comes around the corner and just massacres them. Great timing, great finish.
Absolutely unbelievable. That was Vision Strikers' round. It looked like they had it dead to rights, but now they have to stave off the onslaught that is F4Q, and they are looking to hit this A site hard and fast.
All right, let's see if they're going to do it. This is F4Q style, baby. Let's push.
RB's already dead.
Oh my God, Athena got the opener through short A.
This is how they do it. Stacks set up, manages to find two, shutting them down at short, but the spike is coming through long. The Hawk gets the clip here on a 5K. The boombot coming from him has to pay attention to it. Looks to re-peek around the side. Zest and Glow both fall. Stacks still going to be set up here in the cubby at short. King manages to find one. Bunny goes down. Stacks gets 4 on the round. We keep going.
Insane! Insane! Time and time again, Stacks or RB are there to save the Vision Strikers' lives, to throw it out into the ocean and pull them back in. From near death, from certain death, it feels like. Oh my God. I don't even know Achilles anymore. I don't know how much more my heart can take of this. This is just incredible.
It's all right. I'm young and healthy. I'll carry us home.
My boomer legs need some help.
Oh boy. Well, back on the offense now. Vision Strikers not going to be letting another round like that second to last one get swept out from underneath of them. Boombot to check it long. Won't be able to find anything.
Very methodical this time from Vision Strikers. I want to see them really be like aware of where the Killjoy utility is, like really try to play around that, because when they put themselves on, at least on A, when the Killjoy utility's been on A, they've struggled with it.
Look at mid, 5K, he's creeping in from behind.
Oh God.
The drone is going forward. Zest is not ready for it. He follows up, he gets RB. It's absolutely huge. Dismisses his way back. The Paranoia going to come flying through. They push into the window, but now the Paranoia has expired. He has the lineup. Stacks is gone. 3 kills now for 5K. King finds one, Glow finds another, but Bunny with the paint shells will get rid of him. Now it's just King all on his lonesome in a 1v3 scenario. Spike is recoverable in the window, but where the hell does he take it?
You can see Godnet's already...
He hears that jump. He's got the headshot. A huge shot as they try to spam through the wall. He goes for the peek! King! Are you joking? The Nero Theft online tosses it out. Spots Simba in garage. 22 seconds remaining. King looking to reroute, go through a long, get himself onto the site, and he is running out of time. Zimba has the read on this. He starts to creep around. He can play around the link in case it's B site. But as soon as he hears the press on this, should go. The trap wire destroyed. He has to let the spike get planted. Now it all comes down to this 1v1. Both members fully topped up. Playing a game of patience. He doesn't line it up. F4Q. They will have the round. Zimba taking a moment. I have to expect that his hands are off the keyboard because he cannot believe that he just clutched this.
I mean, just an unusual crosshair mistake from Vision Strikers. It was King's crosshair was just a hair above Zumba, and Zumba's able to get it locked down. Here we go again. Here we go again. Can the Vision Strikers pull more rabbits out of the hat? But Bunny's on the other team, so I don't know.
What a great lurk from 5K. King
almost.
An unbelievable turnaround. It's one after the other, but just cannot quite get that fourth. Zumba has been playing out of his absolute mind. F4Q again on the attack. Spike on the ground for now. Seems like this is not going to be a fast play. Mina not going to get blinded. Sure, going to be able to spot out one.
Calling for reinforcements just in case. So a few Astra Stars just kind of faked over there. Nothing really sticking, so they dissipate them back. Now they're just looking, see what's going on through mid. You know, Vision Strikers love to lurk through mid. RB and Zest in particular like to come through there.
Low spotted. Zest going to be taking the brunt of that shock dart. The Hawk going to be destroyed. They don't have the gravity well to try to pull him out. They're still suspicious that there's going to be somebody in that vicinity, especially now that they see the healing coming through from the sky. So should tell them all that they need to know. Trying to cover up God Dead, but they might not be wary of Zumba making his way down outside of window. They put quite a bit of damage in onto the Astra, but still lives. They still maintain a man advantage now. Do F4Q as they look to close this out 15-3. RB aggressively pressed forward here outside of A lobby. Looking to duke it out with Bunny. He goes on the push. Bunny goes down.
Woo! Good reaction by RB this time.
Yeah, not even messing around with it. He's going to tailwind out of there. Up top, Glow going to be taken down. 5K finding the kill. 3v4, now 2v4. Is this it? Is this how it ends? Stax is gone. RB and King versus 4. The spike planted. King coming in from garage. RB from the link over towards A. They spot his gun for just a moment. God Dead taking some shots. He gets King through the wall. Can he get the final one? He wants it. He's got it. The King is dead. Long live the King.